Hello, everybody. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 6. We got Qualifier number 5 for you today. Very hyped. Commentating for us, we have Estancia and Mad Monk Adam, and tracking our way on, Siberian, Baseball, and Melqui. Say hello, everybody.
Hello! Hello, everyone.
Good morning. All right,
Oh,
I have
yeah,
to
you're
ask,
one of the
is
people
it-
that does the EU Weekly from America.
Yeah, a lot. I have to ask, is it Estancia or Estantia?
Estantia.
Estantia, okay.
Yeah, don't worry, a lot of people get various different pronunciations, but it is Estantia.
Estantia, all right, I'll try and remember that.
Don't worry, it's fine. I accept that different accents will pronounce it differently.
Cool. Well, it looks like we're about 30 seconds from the race start here, and it looks like an adult start, Shadow Medallion, and Requiem, so that's a free song right off the bat. Hey, it's Kuiper! Hey, Kuiper.
And it's Riley. Hi, Riley. Hi, Kuiper. So...
Hey, Kuiper, are you gonna expect chickens today?
Stop baiting the poor guy. Stop baiting the poor guy. Okay,
Alright, oh
so
god. I forgot about
Okay.
custom models.
This is why I say, this is why I was not surprised that Decker, on the sides of his stream, has someone holding a pizza box with a Hakune Miku, Hatsune Miku, fucking, it's Miku from Vocaloid, on the pizza box, and it's just jiggling concertingly backwards and forwards. And then I realised it was Decker, and I wasn't surprised.
Yes, and I was too busy marveling at your story and looking at the goddamn shaking pizza box with the weird grin, and missed all those hints.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay, Kuiper, I understand. CAC to PG Path, okay. Song of Time on Bergen CAC. Skullmask dead. Goron City Hammer Chest dead. Alright. Storms at DC. Also, we already got Medallion check. But we have Fire Temple, Forest Temple, Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple, Water Temple. So the childs are all basically vanilla. They're all stones.
Kakariko on the Path to Phantom Ganon could get interesting. It might just be a hook shot, or it could be something fun.
Also, back of the grotto behind the CAC house is a scale, which I love early scale for routing. Got some very interesting routes here.
Okay, if scale is Path to Phantom Ganon, I have questions.
I do too. Also, there is Nocturne on the windmill.
Ooh. Ooh. We do like that.
It could just be Adult River into Sacred Forest Meadow with the scale.
It could be, yeah. It's weird thinking of scale as being Forest Temple access, but yeah. No,
it could just be access.
No, it couldn't, because that still takes you to the wrong side of Mido.
Does it? Yes, it does.
Yeah,
it
like
does.
Mido is right next to that. Why was? It's an easy route with Mido skip, but that's not logical.
Right. Also, we had, I believe it was Storms out at the Colossus.
Yes, it was Storms at Colossus. 50
and that is
Storms
50
is dead.
Sad day. Sunsong Grave dead.
Sad day for you. I have stuff I want to do later today.
I like skull routing. What can I say? I always pray for it.
I mean, skulls are fun.
All right.
Okay, Tanjo, I think has cleared the river at this point. Have we seen anything interesting?
No.
Frogs
Oh, Frogs
2
2 Hookshot. Oh, that means you had to get all child songs.
Do we have all Templars med? Yes, we do.
So we don't know yet what our Ocarina of Time song is.
Yeah, we do.
It could be. Oh, we do?
Oh, no, sorry, it's Nocturne. No, it's Ravaged Village that's Song of Time. It wasn't the Ocarina of Time hint, it was the Nocturne hint that was Song of Time. So,
Yeah. This could be all dungeons, and we could be seeing everything.
Yeah, that's more than possible. Yeah, if a child song is on Ocarina of Time,
it's auto AD. Yep.
Yep. For reference, AD is all dungeons, and when we say Ocarina of Time, we mean when you get all 3 stones, the song you get that would normally be the Song of Time check.
Yes. Yes, it's now 6 medallions to access Ganon's castle, but no Ganon's castle key. Alright. And so they're mostly following the same route, just Tanjo went river, and Dabu decided to immediately play Requiem and get the song there before anything else.
I mean, Death King did that as well. And both of them are having a bad time with downplay.
Yeah, they are. Whose Windows was that?
Not mine.
It wasn't mine. I'm
yeah,
very
we
confused.
actually have the child dungeons being the stones today. That is unusual.
It is a little unusual. Also, it's not that he's fierce deity, it's that we have custom models as long as they don't change the skeleton of the model. So, you get fierce deity, Hatsune Miku, and 2 regular Zelda, Links. It's Tanjo's item jingle, oh my god.
That's kind of amazing.
Oh god, my brain. That's gonna freak me out all day. I can already tell.
Ooh.
Alright, and we have our first child play from Morseu. Is it Morseu or Morkeu? Or I am very bad. I'll call him Lion. There we go.
Given that looks like French, I would probably say Morsau.
Morsau. Okay. That's fair enough.
Probably Morsalion.
Morsalion. That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Oh, Morsolion. Okay. I was close.
Alright, we're getting some child market checks here. These are new.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Skull Kid gonna save the world.
Oh god. Oh, he is Skull Kid! At least this isn't Majora's Mask and you're running around as Skull Kid. That'd be a whole new level of ironic. Decker is doing a very good route here, I agree.
Yeah, especially with getting scale that early. This is
efficient checking of all your sphere zeros. Or at least as much as you can get to.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much in early game. There are many, many different routes that can be taken, and all Death King missing out on rupees.
Oof.
I hate the shooting games.
Oh yeah. Oh no,
And
if I was
just
playing
getting
this,
it.
I'd already be lost and way far behind.
Yeah, having a nice flowing route that doesn't double back on itself or contain like extraneous water is really good and efficient.
Oh yeah. And now Double Decker now knows that it's possible all dungeons wanting all those child songs. That's just what you get when you have a hook shot on Frogs 2 and you required Water Temple.
Yeah, that said, the Nocturne of Shadow check is what has Song of Time on.
Right.
And one of those is Shadow, so we're definitely getting Shadow and Forest. So we are definitely getting a hook shot.
Right. We're at least
Before we're
getting one.
expected to get that. Yeah.
Also, that was Letter on Talon's Chickens.
Nice, nice.
It was a very clean setup to get on top of the maze in Sacred Forest Meadow. I
And
believe that was
Serenade on Lon Lon, so that's one less option for avoiding all dungeons.
yeah. Also, Big Ron's dead.
Yep. Yeah, it's an interesting medallion layout because usually you don't have all the stones on all the child dungeons.
Yeah, at least one of them, usually DC for some reason, is a medallion. That is Zelda's on adult SFM, which is Sacred Forest Meadow.
And apparently Wasteland is a bomb bag. Interesting.
Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, Tannerin, that could be a very logical nightmare.
Any seed can be a logical nightmare.
Oh, there's Din's Fire.
Okay, that's nice. Where was Din's? Oh, back of Lon Lon.
Yeah,
this
back
farm
at the
is
cow.
giving out good stuff today.
I mean, hey, without Prelude, the Serenade is actually useful.
Yeah, Serenade is underrated. So yeah.
Also, yeah, I agree. Decker's in a very good spot here. He's got ZL before he ever goes Child. With Bomb Juice, he can check quite a lot with that. A lot of the Fairy Fountains.
And Song of Storms as well. So Well is very much an option. Hey, Tangiers getting Richard. I note that we saw Mosso going past the Ruto's letter spots. Did anyone see what was on it?
Not at all. I didn't even notice. I was looking at other things. No, ice arrows.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you,
Meme
chat.
arrows. Thank you very much, chat. I suck at that peak because I can never tell what it is.
Oh, I can do it. I just can't do it when it takes less than half a second.
You know what? That's fair. Let me rephrase. I suck at that peak when other people do it.
Yeah, that's about right.
What was that for Song of Time? Oh, that was Burning Cactus Song of Time. Okay, brain. Oh, there's a bow.
Hey.
Where is that? Is that in... That is the Song of Storms Grotto in Kokiri Forest. Very interesting.
And that's Mirror Shield on Child Fishing.
Okay.
So Bow and Kokiri Storms, Mirror Shield on Child Fishing. This is looking like Child is important.
Also, that was absolutely nothing at all in Mido's house.
Well...
You can't have something every day.
Well, who
Have
knows?
we
Some
seen...
of those small chests might have been shoes, or...
It's interesting. With the songs and stuff they have, we have not been able to see the child spawn yet.
That is actually true.
Usually somebody would have stayed for it by now, but with everything we've got... Oh, Death King checked it? I did not notice that. Was it Cac? In front of Hyrule Bridge, okay.
That's actually really useful.
It is, especially that prelude. Dongo's
Did it
Cavern
unlock?
to Morpha.
Oh, so that's where the other hookshot is then.
Most likely, yes.
Could
What
be
is the
items.
angle? What is the angle for hitting that bomb with the arrow?
Awkward. That angle is awkward.
You know what? That's fair. Also, we're in the
Yeah, fair
well.
point, B. Luigi. Anything leading to a child's song, and
Oh god.
yeah, the stone dungeons. No, because it doesn't include the rewards. It doesn't include the rewards. It just includes items.
Yeah. Does not include the rewards, just items in the dungeon. Even if it's the item on the boss. No, I couldn't tell. I was trying to tell
Yeah.
it was in back of the maze in Goron City that Decker was checking, but my eyesight's not that good.
What I'm saying is we need to. What I was saying about the dungeons is that we need to get a hook in order to do the dungeons to get the other hook shot. So
Yeah.
we know it's a hook, lock, hook.
Because Forest and Shadow are your medallions
Yep.
you need for Burning Cack, which is a child song.
Yep. Also, prettiest model in the game on Link the Goron. Hey!
There's just strength. That's interesting. Is that diving game? Yeah, that was diving game.
Yeah. All seeds are bad somehow, it's just how they're bad.
Right, it was the only hook hinted, but because of where it is locked by another hook.
Yep. We also have some Kakariko on the path to Phantom Ganon.
Yes. Oh, he is. What link is that? I can't tell.
I mean, it's
Got a weird
definitely
face.
different. It's definitely a different shield. Wow.
Face is weird.
Well, being dead is surprising. There's so many checks in there, but fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Twilight Princess Link? Really? As child?
Twilight
That
Princess
doesn't make
Link
sense.
doesn't have a child.
Eh. Well, we're getting a fairy fountain check like I thought.
Oh yeah, the shield. Yes, the shield from Twilight Princess. That makes sense. Hey, look, Midos did have bomb shoes. I did say. Small chests can still have shoes.
Okay, Decker, why was that so fast? I didn't get to see what path that was.
That was the Kakariko to Phantom Ganon hint again.
Okay.
It was just a repeat.
Alright. Alright, let's see if Frogs 1 has something, with Frogs 2 being hook shot, or long shot.
What was that skull's hint outside on the Kikiri Grotto? I thought it was a skull's hint. Was it 20?
Yeah, 20 dead.
Ah, excellent.
What was that? 40 strength what now? No, 40 skulls what now, brain? Decker just got 40 skulls something. 40 is strength.
That's
That
a hammer on the scrub, and the stone said Lost Woods something.
Interesting. Also, 40 skulls is a strength.
Oh, Lost Woods to Volvagia. You didn't say, right? Bloomin' hammer. Thanks, game. Fame.
There's our second bow. Which Decker already has a bow, so he's resetting to save his shoe.
Makes sense. Wait, Deki, your full name's a Sekaide.
I just realized that his sword had the model of, what was that,
It was the leak.
a leak, yeah.
Yes, of course it's the leak.
Oh no, it's a mini Hatsune. What the hell?
Oh, I thought they'd go to a different Vocaloid, but no, fair enough, Hatsune Miku, just small.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zavi might have misclicked.
Hello?
That's a misclick.
It has to be a misclick.
Oh, that probably was meant to be a forfeit, maybe. Fox 2 hookshot? Nope. I'm gone. Oh, goodness. The Big Onsor and Kokiri sword are going to be things. But also, I actually quite like anime stuff, so I'm fine with this.
Yeah. Alright. Aye. Alright, we're about to see Child Saria check. From 2 people. And Decker's gonna grab Hyrule Castle Fairy, and the hint here we haven't seen. If we're fast enough to read it.
Oh, that's a tough call. Oh, it looks like that might have been the 20-pack in my dose for choose. That was 20 Skull being dead, isn't it?
It was either 20 or 50 repeat. That really depends on the player if they check both hints. Minuet at Saria's, CL's now in Logic.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we don't have any complicated stuff about Forest Temple access this seed. Yep. So we know that Kakariko
should still have an item.
Yeah, it's Path to Phantom Ganon. Did we find a strength in Kakariko?
No. Unless it's the... No, we already have a strength. We got it off of Child Diving Game in the Zora Domain.
So it could be Hookshot in Kakariko?
It could be.
Wait, where did we find those bows?
Grottos in River, I want to say.
No, we've seen 2 bows.
One was on Death Mountain Trail. I know that much.
Okay, so Skulls.
Oh, and Siri Forest forms. Yeah. The other bow's right here at Morseu at the Kokiri Forest Storm's Grotto. I guess technically that could be Scale leading to Strength, but then we got Minuet, which puts CL in Logic, which means you can get in there without the Scale to get the Strength off of Diving Game. So that's probably not it either. So I have no clue. Also, it looks like Death is going to check back of Lake hints.
Ooh, I like that. So, okay. Could be Scale.
Oh, right, because we don't have bombs to get in to where the river yet. Okay.
But so Scale allows us to get to river, which allows us to get into domain.
Through the lake.
Yes. And also to river. Like, it allows you to get through to the...
So it could just be Scale to get to Strength.
Yeah, it could just be.
What were the back of Lake hints? I wasn't paying attention.
Apparently there was 1 repeat hint.
Okay. Also, oh yeah, Death King did skip the Kokiri Forest Storm's Grotto.
Oh, Death King 2 only checked 1 of the hints, right? And
okay.
1 was Goron City Hammer. Oh,
Goron City Hammer Chest is dead. Okay.
Oh, right.
Now repeat.
And Death King is about to get their mirror shield. Oh, this is going to look cool.
Not Decker. Death's about to get the mirror shield.
I did say Death King.
Oh, you
Death
said
King and Decker, I will admit, sound a little similar in my accent.
Strength on 40 could just be strength 2 to get into Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
You only need 1 strength to get into Forest, or get through Forest.
And we found that strength on the diving game, which is locked by the Silver Scale for access reasons.
At the moment. Unless we find a bomb bag somewhere, it's still locked by Scale.
So we do have Dinsfire. We cannot yet cross the River of Sand to get to the bomb bag in the wasteland. So,
right. And we also don't have magic.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to mention at the end of the sentence.
Sorry.
As it is, we see Death King doing the logical access to domain. Going through river, dive into domain. Beautiful.
Yeah. So far, honestly, all of these runners have had good routes for early game with what they have.
Yeah, we have a good set of runners here, and honestly, this level of routing is kind of what I expect from Season 6 qualifiers.
Yeah. I would say I would still give the edge to Decker just because he got ZL in his adult one, so he can do all these child checks and get songs and stuff. Which I believe that was Bolero on the Composer Grave. Yeah. Bolero, Composer Grave, and a big chest on Flame Storage, which is the Lens of Truth.
Is a treasure chest minigame, but we started with Requiem, so we don't need it for crossing.
Right. But we also, that's still technically magic locked, but we need magic to use it anyway, so...
Unsurprisingly, the lens is magic locked.
There is 75% chance that it's all dungeon because the only warp song we don't have is Prelude.
Yeah, it's starting to look like we're in for an all dungeon seed.
Yep. Also, Decker doing chickens, which makes sense. You know, Cactus Path, and the only thing you've got here is a scale, so you check this every time.
Decker is in fact doing chickens.
Yeah, this looks like an AD 40 skulls. Not my preferred AD 50 skulls, but I'll take it.
On the other hand, chickens is now only 4 chickens, so
yes.
It doesn't take nearly as long. What path hints do we have? We have Kakariko to Phantom Ganon, which is currently satisfied by the scale, but there may be something else. We have Dodongo's Cavern to Morpha, which we don't know about, and we have Lost Woods to Volvagia, which was next to the hammer. Like, literally right next to the scrub which gave you the hammer.
Chickens gave him a stick.
Stick it to the man.
No. Ice is not in logic because we have no bottles whatsoever. Well, we have Ruto's letter, so I guess that would count.
Yeah, we have Ruto's. So yeah.
I keep forgetting about Ruto's because I'm not used to it being a letter bottle until you can turn it in.
You're also probably just not used to having Ruto's. It likes to hide.
Yeah, it does. Ruto's likes to lock a lot of stuff. Yeah, Ice is looking a lot in logic right now.
Oh, have we actually had it hinted that Treasure Chest minigame is dead?
Probably going back to the days of rushing Ice.
Top of the river? Okay, thank you.
Top of river was
Treasure Chest minigame dead.
Okay. Alright.
And
There's a key on child side.
And lose time here. There are 2 checks in well I think we haven't seen.
Yeah, there's only 2. Yeah, bomb locks. Or, in this case, bomb chew locked. Alright.
So it's whether Decker chooses to go and get those checks. I do like the fact that Tanto is in Child Spirit. You start with Requiem. You have the stuff. May as well check it.
Yeah, I agree. It's very nice. Though I don't know how many people know how to do the bomb chew strat for it. That serves you. Ice is either required for a child song or it has prelude.
Which will tell you that it's all dungeons, and that is still useful information.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just see the photobomb just coming in on the side of Decker's screen. They are about to get bodied.
Oh no.
There we... Oh! Sparking off. Sparking off.
Oof.
We know that there is a bomb bag in the wasteland.
Yep.
Hello,
There's
hovers.
On
Oh,
child
I will
climb.
happily
Interesting.
take that. Child Spirit, it's good.
You have to do child spirit to get through shadow. Interesting.
Bearing in mind, that also gives us a way to cross the river of sand if we want to get that bomb bag. We just need magic now.
Well, technically, we still need a long shot to get it, or Eponas.
True, we do still need to cross the gorge,
Broken
chasm,
Bridge.
valley. I mean, technically, it is a gorge. I think.
Technically, yes, but it's named as Valley.
It could be a canyon.
True.
I'm not
I can't remember what the difference is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the difference between a gorge and a canyon depends if there's water flowing through it, but I'm not sure which way.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna Google that.
It is weird seeing a tiny Hatsune Miku fight a dead hand.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, so apparently canyon comes from the Spanish word caña, which means tube or pipe. The term gorge is often used to mean canyon, but a gorge is almost always steeper and narrower than a canyon.
I'd call it a gorge. Alright. What is that on top of the...
Ah, there we go. A gorge tends to have a stream running through it, a ravine doesn't.
Okay. Sorry, it's on Bolero. And I couldn't see what was on top of the volcano in Bolero. Or in the crater. I'm not that good at that peak. It looked like a shield to me, but I could be completely wrong. Also, with Hammer, who cares about a lot of the bomb checks? Sancho is just now getting to Long On Ranch. What a scathing indictment of the American school system, but you're not wrong.
Yeah, it looks like the words are used relatively interchangeably. Ravine, both canyons and gorges have rivers in. A canyon tends to be like bigger and deeper.
Okay.
Hey,
There's a
hookshot.
hookshot on adult archery game.
Kakariko.
I believe that. Yep, I would believe that would satisfy our Kakariko to Phantom Ganon.
I mean, it looks
Yeah,
more
like
realistic.
about twice
I meant
over.
the one.
Interesting. That is way more straightforward than the skill. But
Yeah,
the
there's
skill
the
did
simple-
satisfy it.
Yeah, there's the simple path and the complicated path.
Right. Yeah, you always full clear your paths. It just makes sense.
I don't know. With paths, you can get away with not full clearing them. If it was Way of the Hero, then absolutely you full clear your bloody Way of the Heroes.
Right.
But paths, I can see people would stop, and that might make them miss stuff. Also, did I just see a Lake Hylia hint?
I
In
would
Zongo's
not see it.
Cavern. Lake Hylia to Twin Rover. Oh, what, you mean for that mirror shield? You know, the one that was got on the other screen as they were reading it.
I'm
Once
not
more.
sure what puts 40 skulls into logic.
Okay, so basically anything puts 30 skulls into logic. The fact that we have a bottle from Ruto's letter and a hook shot from archery probably puts 40 in logic, but I could be wrong.
It really depends on areas you can get to, mainly more than items.
And we can get to a fair few areas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once we have bombs. Oh, hey, look, strength 2 into Dongo's Cavern.
Okay, so that means the 40 skull strength is strength 3.
Which means we might not need it.
Yeah, very true.
We might be able to dodge 40 skulls today.
At this point, though, it's looking like there's no way to dodge all dungeons.
Yeah, it's looking less and less likely.
I say it's possible 40 is averted, but I am not gonna say for sure until we see everything.
Stop putting the light arrows in light trial, damn it.
Or outside your castle.
Oh, hey, look, there's irons.
Irons
So
in
to
DC.
Dongo's Cavern to Morpher, it's irons.
Yep.
I like the fact that Luigi goes, no, Dongo's Cavern is path to Morpher, though, I guess. Oh, never mind.
Yep. That would have been an interesting path, though. Which
Oh,
means
yeah, it
probably
would have been
something.
super cool.
Yeah, so probably something in spirit.
What, you mean, like those hovers?
Well, since you can get them as a child, I don't think Strength 2 would lock them.
Yeah. Now, no, Strength 2 wouldn't lock them. You're cool. Well, unless Spirit Key logic goes funky.
Yeah, very funky. I know there was at least one key on Child's side.
Yeah, I am bad at keeping track of what keys are.
I'm just bad at Spirit
single
Key
green
logic.
rupee. Also, as someone pointed out in chat earlier, Mosoleon has the claw shot model for their hook shot.
Yeah, interesting. There's our repeat of 20 being dead. Now here's a question. It doesn't look like anybody has done this. Tanjo and Decker might, but well, it doesn't look like Decker's going to either. Would you dip? Well, without knowing that you need it, but with a pretty good possibility, would you dip Jabu Jabu to get Ruto out of the basement and check the boomerang chest while you're here?
It would be a gamble. It's probably not something you do if you're going for a generally good time. If you were being aggressive and you thought that not many others would and you needed to make that gamble to get ahead, maybe. If you had furores, I would definitely consider it.
That's fair.
But
Would you... Okay, question 2. Would you wait till you go adult or check the fairy fountain back there while you're here as child, since it's right there?
Okay, if I was going to check the fairy fountain, I would look at Jabu. On the other hand, I know I'm going to ice. I will get the fairy fountain on the way to ice.
That's fair.
because you need to get it for the song.
Yes.
Like, basically, I would get it whenever I first went into Fountain, but the first time I go into Fountain is likely to be Ice, unless I am making a play.
Right. That Windows sound keeps freaking me out every time.
That's
And I
why I
know-
don't have the sound on.
That's why I know it's Tanjo, but
You could just turn their sound off.
I could.
Listen
but
to
then
something different, though I am horrified to think of what Decca's soundtrack is like.
I'm gonna check just to be. I had to check.
If it's leak spin for 3 hours.
No, it sounds like it's just. Alright, Lostwood has no sound whatsoever besides the rolling sound in a very high-pitched female voice.
I'm not sure if that's better or worse.
Oh wait, no, there it goes. It's the fairy fountain sound, but it's so low and it takes forever to loop.
Oh, okay, sure.
But no, it's not any Vocaloid music. You can relax.
I mean, I like Vocaloid music. It's just leak spin constantly for 3 hours would drive anyone to the brink of madness. Strength
lab
1 was
dive.
in the diving
Not lab dive.
minigame.
Holy crap. Yeah, diving minigame, not lab dive. Holy crap, brain.
Yeah, yes, it's the diving minigame in Zora's Domain. It is not lab dive.
I knew it was dive, but my brain immediately jumps to lab dive for some reason.
Yeah, mine has definitely done that before. You are not alone.
Sancho's pretty not really, I'd say aggressive, but he's being pretty diligent in getting skulls on his way.
Okay, Tanarin has come up with another horrifying suggestion. Changing, like, Navi and Clippy. Giving one
God.
the other's voice.
Oh god. I would literally strangle my laptop. I don't care if it
That's
wouldn't
kind
do
of
anything,
impressive.
I would do it.
It's more impressive that you would manage to strangle something that doesn't need to breathe. How the changes been looking so far in Season 6? It's mostly the same as Season 5. We don't have Zora Skip, King Zora Skip, which, in all fairness, it means that Ruto's letter is important in logic again. Okay, T. Grenadier, I'll give you that one. That's accurate.
Also, that's right. Death King has now skipped both bows we know about.
Oh yeah, one of the biggest changes in Season 6. Yeah, you can use your own custom models, as you may have noticed by the fact we have Hatsune Miku and Fierce Deity Link, and a load of Twilight Princess models, actually.
Alright. Decker dipping Spirit Temple. Good play. And Death King actually going into Spirit Temple as adult, which without the bow that we know he could get to, this is interesting play.
It's kind of painful seeing them come out of Dodongo's cavern and just miss that bow on the trail.
Mm-hmm. Also, he missed his bomb tube to get to the switch.
Ooh, only got 3 left. Should have checked Midas.
Oh yeah, and Decker's shield burnt up.
Oh hey, Tanjo's doing Valley. We haven't actually seen Valley.
Child Valley. I like this play. But I just like doing Child Valley in my early routing anyway, so. Yes, and Morceau is doing a forest play.
I thought
Well,
Morceau...
he can...
No, Morceau did Dodongo.
Yes.
Did Morceau...
He didn't finish it. It's a stone.
Oh, Death King finished Morceau. I saw Death King fighting King Dodongo.
Yes. True, it's not really a play, but he is the first to get to forest, and he can full clear it.
Long, long march to Bongo. No shit, it's like there's Din's fire.
Well, that's what, 4 of our 5 paths? Or is that all our paths?
Just to clarify, J-Dude, no major glitches.
Yep, alright, that's all our paths now.
So there are some things which are not glitches, which are allowed, like certain jumps, like the jump to Volvagia's door. That's not a glitch.
Dodongo, Morpha, Kakariko, Phantom Ganon, Lost Woods, Volvagia. We just got Lon Lon Ranch to Bongo.
Lake Hylia to Twin Rover.
Hylia to Twin Rover, that's right. There's fire arrows in the Spirit Temple.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, that gives us our bomb bag. No, we don't. We still have magic. We still do not have magic.
Still no magic. Yeah. Still no opponents either, that's right. So we still don't have logical access to GTG. Though you could reverse Wasteland if you really wanted to.
You could, yeah. That's definitely a thing you could do. It just wouldn't be in logic.
Right.
Mirror Shield was on child fishing.
Silvers were in Dodongo's Cavern.
So yeah, Mirror Shield in Lake Hylia, path to Twin Rover, bam, done.
And of course, Lost Woods to Volvagia, right next to the check that gave you Hammer.
I just like the fact that we got the Lake to Twin Rover hint on Death King's screen as Decker was picking up the Mirror Shield.
Yeah, that was very entertaining.
By the way, Restream, if you missed which logic... Also, the Kakariko to Phantom Ganon had 2 technical paths. One was just a lot more straightforward than the other.
Yes.
So Silver's is Dodongo's Cavern for the Strength 2, and Strength 1 was on the Zora diving minigame.
Right. And we have the hammer, so Strength 2 is technically in logic. Even without
yes. Yeah, we can get there.
Yeah, because it's in the lobby.
Yeah, and we can lift bomb bags with the Strength 1, but lift bomb flowers with the Strength 1 we have.
Yep. Alright, we're about to see Crater Fair. We haven't seen this one yet.
Once songs manage to get the notes in the right order.
Songs are hard.
Songs are hard. Talking is hard. Why do I do commentary?
Oh,
yeah,
we
have seen
okay,
that.
we have seen that. Okay. My bad. Oh, we probably saw that from Decker, to be honest. I don't know why, I just assumed it was Decker.
I thought it might have been Marcelion.
I don't remember. But we have seen it. Alright. We haven't seen much of anything in Forest Temple. Oh, this recoil's nice. Boom.
Oh, hey, Tanjiro planted the beam to get up to the top of lab. I like that.
I do too.
You don't know when you're going to get your hookshot? Plant the beam.
Mm-hmm.
I like
I want to say somebody else bought like 3 beans.
bomb
Oh, it's
bag.
a bomb bag. That's in logic.
Oh, please disregard all the stuff we said about needing magic.
Yes, you have
yes.
to have Burning Cack for water completion. Well, not water completion.
Well,
Yes, for water completion,
yes,
yes.
for water completion, because the long shot is on Frogs 2. And
Yep.
Burning Kakariko has Song of Time, which we need to get Frogs 2.
Yep. Also seeing adult fishing.
Fish.
Magic.
Oh, disregard what I said about magic.
Aye, aye, aye.
Yeah, Lake stacked today. Lake had bombs, it had mirror shield, it had magic.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could have Hatsune Miku, but she's not my favourite Vocaloid. Hatsune Miku overrated.
There's Decker getting his hook shot.
Yep, fishing
He's
is loading.
immediately going to forest.
That Windows loading sound is Tanjo getting a chest.
Yeah. Two extra hints at Deku Tree. That's very true. Yeah, 40 skulls is strength 3. Yeah, we saw that one a while back. Before we got strength 2. Yeah, we're hoping we don't need it. Stealth Jet Seed.
Yeah, I mean, if Ocarina of Time is Prelude, that would be great.
Horse OOT. Epona is OOT. It is in all
That's
dungeons.
all dungeons, yep. And also, that is, I think, the main coffin to the Wasteland Bomb Bag being the first one, even if we hadn't found the other.
Yeah. Before you get to the end of the game, only one check is strength 3 locked, but then there's, is it 8 or 7 checks in Light Trial?
8.
8 checks in Light Trial to look for light arrows.
Yeah, because there's 7 in the first room, and then there's the one in the corridor.
Right. So there's 8 checks in Light Trial that is strength 3 locked, and then outside Gen's Castle Ferry is strength 3 locked. So that's 1 check you can do before crossing the bridge, which needs all 6 medallions, and then 7 checks only needing light arrows.
Big Pose apparently has a sword, though whether it's Big Oran Sword or Kokiri's sword, people can't decide on.
Well, either way, we're going to need the Kokiri sword. So if it's Kokiri sword, they're going to do Big Pose.
Oh, we just got Big Oran Sword from Remote Grotto? Awesome.
Oh, okay. No, that does not kill GTG because we still need a lot of items.
Yes, like, don't forget, we need to do everything. We need Boomerang. We need Kokiri's sword. We will need light arrows, and they could be anywhere. We have magic. We don't... Big Goron is dead, and by dead we mean it doesn't have anything we care about. We need a slingshot, logically.
Oh, that's very true. Horse is OOT. OOT is Deku locked. So with K sword on Big Poe, there's a Big Poe bottle somewhere.
No, that's not logical. Things in bottles are not logical.
Besides Big Poe.
Oh, because you can't dump the Big Poe.
You can't dump or drink the Big Poe, that's right.
Sorry, got confused with Little Poes there.
Oh, that's very true. Kokiri Ranglonk opponent. Well, nah. There were still items we can get after we can get to GTG with the long shot because it is on Burning Cack, which is only 3 dungeons.
Also, can I just say that shield that mirror shield Hatsune Miku has? That's really nice coloring with the blue and with the dark blue and the black.
It was like that as a regular shield too.
Okay,
On
fair.
Child.
Oh, that might be what's in Ice?
Maybe.
Well, no, we know that Epona's is on Ocarina of Time.
Right. I think they're talking about the big Poe bottle.
Oh, right.
Yes, we have triple forest going on.
Yeah, that's fine. It means we can bet on is there something important in the basement. Because why is there always something in the damn basement?
3 of our runners are on ice, and Tancho's going over checks what you've seen.
We're not in Quad Forest yet. Also, another battle, so that will make ice a lot easier.
Yeah, the
Okay, we
entrance.
have seen a randomized mirror shield color look bad. We've seen it look appalling. We have seen mint green and neon pink.
Yeah, don't remind me.
And like the mint green was on the outside, so it isn't even like pretending to be silvery and reflective.
Alright. Triple forest.
Technically, it was magenta, not neon pink.
Technically, it certainly looked neon pink. Did Tancho just buy a Goron tunic? And where the hell did he find a wallet?
I have no idea. Yeah, Tangiro's going fire. We're not going to get Quad Forest.
Did anybody notice where he got a wallet? Because I did not notice that at all.
Hookshot is in adult shooting. And the other one's on Fox 2.
That's right, he doesn't have the hook. So fire makes sense for him.
I mean, Tanjiro does have the bow now, so presumably they'll go via Kakariko on the way down the mountain.
Maybe. Hopefully. It was in one of the grottos? Okay.
Oh, okay. I completely missed that.
I did too. Also, it doesn't look like there was anything in the chest in the basement. Oh, field scrub. Okay.
Right,
Thank you.
That makes sense.
Ricky hasn't updated it yet. No, we really can't. The chat is ahead, yes. Magic was at Lake Adult Fishing. The Ocarina of Time hint is Epona's, Ricky. We have confirmed all dungeons. Yay! For viewers, not runners. No worries.
It's fine if you need to rest. You can rest after the restream.
I mean, we had triple forest. I'm not surprised he's dozing off.
I mean, and Fire Temple is kind of nice and warm and dark, and it's very easy to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm. You know, unless you're being set on fire, then it's nice and cozy.
Yes, you'll be warm for the rest of your life.
Alright, Deku hints. Here we go.
Oh, we're actually seeing Deku hints.
I imagine that's a good play. Oh, there's the other OTC. He gets
Wow.
that, he immediately warps. Gets the hint, immediately dips.
Can you honestly blame them, though?
No, not really. Although I did expect him to check the other hint. It's not that far out of the way, right there.
Yeah, and isn't that hop easier to do as an adult?
We need Rang, Big Po Bottle, Lights.
Slingshot technically for logic, but we don't actually need it.
Right. Well, Rang would satisfy that as well. Go to get through Child Spirit for the key.
Oh no, I'm talking about Deku.
Oh yeah, technically. Other than that, we've seen or know about basically everything else.
Strength 3, we know where it is and are hoping we don't need it.
Right.
The people who count Sling for Deku, by which I'm saying, hey look, there's a slingshot, are the people who don't get Basement 1 skip very often. She says, trying not to look shifty.
Sling and fire. That's fair enough.
Like, it had to be as I was discussing it, right?
Right. So, Longshot is locked by... Which temples is Longshot locked by?
Forest, fire, and shadow.
Forest, fire, and shadow. So, really, I don't expect to see any GTG plays here. Except maybe Rang could be there. Or... yeah, maybe... No, wait. Rang would lock Longshot. So yeah, no GTG plays unless Lights is there.
I wouldn't put it past people to want to check anyway, because, like, there could be another bomb bag in there. Bearing in mind, only one person has a bomb bag so far. Some people know that there is a bomb in Wasteland. They might just do GTG on the way to getting it.
Very true. They might reverse Wasteland to get the bomb bag and then decide to go GTG.
Basically, everyone apart from Pancho needs to go to Adult Lake, because that's got magic. Oh yeah, they could look for magic in GTG as well.
Excuse me.
Speaking of which, it has been an hour. We should say thank you to our volunteers and give them a shout out. So as you can see, thank you to today's trackers. You are the unsung hero, keeping track of all our nonsense and keeping us honest. Waylon, Melky, Siberian, and Baseball. Thank you to my lovely fellow co-commentator, Mad Monk Adam, and to our restreamer, who is Ricky of Kikiri, who's having a nice nap. And, of course, to our runners, Tanjo, Mosoleon, Death King 2, and Duodeka. What happened to the first Death King?
Well, how do you think he got the title of Death King? He had to kill the last one.
I mean...
Or it was his father and he's the second.
That would surely make them Death King Jr. Or there have been multiple people in the middle who decided they weren't that extra.
Also, thank you to my co-commentator, Estancia. I probably butchered that and I'm sorry.
It's fine, that's one of the common ways people pronounce it. I'm not... There is a correct way to pronounce it, but I'm not that fussed when people don't get it.
You told me at the beginning and I've already completely forgot based on the seed.
Estantia.
Estantia. I mean, yes, King is royalty, so the second would be appropriate for naming of your children. Because, you know, you got Louis II, Louis XIV, and all that.
Oh yeah, but it's not always in order. Like, you know how many monarchs there were between Elizabeth I and Elizabeth II, and
True.
Charles I and Charles II, and now Charles III. Oh God, that's terrifying.
So, probably one of his ancestors was named Death King as well. Which makes sense. That,
And
or he
like
killed the
just
last one.
yeah, just looking through the histories. What do we name our kid? Oh, hey, one of our ancestors is called Death King. That sounds like a good name for a kid.
Alright. I haven't seen anything new. Besides a bunch of keys.
Okay, we've not really seen anything in fire, but we know we need to do it, so this is definitely worthwhile. Oh no, falling off the fire maze is nasty. This is
Oh
why you open
god.
up the shortcut first, folks.
Open up the shortcut and pray.
Like, Tanjo has a bomb. They don't have any excuse.
Right. Ugh. Allergies are acting up. Ugh. Oh, so it looks like Death fell off of the pillars trying to light this ice switch. He had to climb up the ladder. Okay. He didn't even open the shortcut. Oh no. If he says light arrows are in fire, that's gonna suck for Tanjo.
Oh yeah, that's gonna suck. Yeah, why would you not open the shortcut? I mean, I guess you see the boss key and you're going, I just want to finish this quickly. That does make sense, but...
Yeah. Alright, well we have Forest finished. On 2 streamers now. And Death King's getting there. Actually, Morceau is almost through Spirit Temple. Making quick work of it.
Nice, nice. Yeah, Tanjo
Decker
just
gets the
needs to
OT
go to
hint.
adult shooting.
Yeah.
Just... It looks like Decker rolled off the bridge into the cutscene, which warped him back onto the bridge.
It did look like that. It's funny.
I just saw that Niku's head just vanish away downwards.
Tanjo got troll hold.
Oh no.
But he's
Good
finished.
thing they brought the Goron tunic then.
What was that Decker just picked up off the top of the damn mountain? I never can tell.
Missed it. I'm afraid I was literally looking at it and I missed what it was.
Oh, was it Deku shield? Okay. How is that
that's why I
not
didn't
just
remember.
ash?
That would be why I didn't remember it.
You should have just picked up a pile of ashes. What was this?
Charcoal. It was clearly charcoal.
Alright. Troll Rova time.
Tanjo just taking a break? Oh no, there we go.
He picked up the key anyway. In case he has to come back. I guess.
But if you were doing that in case you had to come back, why not open the shortcuts?
Right. Oh no. The twins behind him. Trollrova trolling. Showing why she's called Trollrova. Decker going into the dongos. sensible play here from where he was, and then doing the crater and stuff.
Wait, why hadn't Deku gone into this before?
When he went, he had the longer child section and got
Oh, true, yes.
not the longer child, the longer adult, so he had longer child. Well, there is his spirit temple finish for him. Oh, he's gonna bomb to the eyes. Very nice setup. I don't know how the hell he pulled it off with the model. But he did. I don't know, I just feel like custom models, even without changing the skeleton, would throw me off.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I know
It's
it's
an issue.
irrelevant for a lot of people, but for me, it literally would throw me off on positioning.
Yeah, same. Like, a lot of people talk about that in the Super Metroid custom models. One of the biggest things is working out where the positioning cues are on the custom models. Oh
There's the
my
big bow
God.
model on
Really?
Rova.
Really?
Wow.
Hey, Pink Kitty Rose, I was actually about to... Yeah, that was literally you that said that.
FAs.
Yeah, Pink Kitty Rose is in fact the person who said that. Because Pink Kitty Rose plays a lot of Super Metroid with custom models and has to work out how it works.
Baseball fire arrows were in Spirit Temple in the mirror room. The beginning of Adult Climb. Yeah. You probably see it soon from Decker once he gets done in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on, that's lights.
Where? What?
Marceau just got lights on a fairy fountain.
Which fairy
That
fountain
must
was he
be
at?
Summit, right?
No. We've seen Summit, I think.
We've
Haven't we?
seen Crater. Oh, Colossus
That was
Fairy. That makes more
Colossus.
sense.
Because you can't get into Colossus Fairy without bombs.
Then I guess Marceau choose because Marceau doesn't have bombs.
Right. Well, you can't do it with hammer, which is how they're beginning into all the other ones.
Yes. Yep.
Yep, we are a Rang from no mode.
There's a lot of interesting songs in the custom song mixes, and it's really cool to see all of them appearing. And now we get the models as well as the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Though I think a lot of people have been caught out by Tanjo's Windows noise on opening chests.
Yeah. Okay, this is funny. Decker's sound for the Dodongo fight is Lon Ranch.
Yeah, there we go.
Basically, we know that rain can't be in water, it can't be in GCG, and it can't be in Cannon's Castle. It can be anywhere else, though. Even vanilla.
It could be early in water. We have irons.
You know what? That is fair. It could be early in water.
Oh, we could in fact have a bet for Boomerang. And yes, this is all dungeons. Epona is on Ocarina of Time, and Hookshot is on Frogs 2.
Well, long shot.
Yes. Hook shot 2, second hook shot, long shot. Either way, it's on Frogs 2.
Oh, hey, look, bet. Oh, well, nope, never mind. Shut down the bet quickly. We just saw it. We
As
just
I
got
said,
rang at the Zora
on the
Mountains
way
Ferry.
Zora's Mountain on the way to Ice Cavern. I did say I'd check it then.
Hey, that means if you had been aggressive and gone there, you could have finished Jabu before going.
Oh yeah, you
gold.
absolutely could have done. Under the doormat.
Wait, bot, what the hell? She's the only one that bet, and we saw it when the bet opened. It was me, Dio.
It was me, Fierce Deity.
Which means we don't care about the items in ice, we just want the song.
Yep.
Yeah, no mode at an hour 15. But it's all dungeons, so I expect this to be about, what do you say, 2.5 hours? Maybe 3? We know where K-Store is. It's on Big Post. We got the hint.
Yeah, so we just know where everything is. We are in no mode.
What do you talk about for the next hour and a half?
Well, we can talk about tactics, we can talk about strategy, we can talk about how qualifier points are distributed and who is where on the leaderboard.
Very true. I believe when I last checked, Juke was on top of the leaderboard at the moment.
I mean, I'm also open to talking about ice cream, but that's a little bit distracting.
Yes. Trying to keep it somewhat on topic for the tournament. Well, we're in ice cream. I could count it.
Look, don't make me hungry, damn it.
Please don't. Mint
Because
chocolate
otherwise
chip.
I'll get hungry. Hey, look, it's the third bow.
We have finished bow percent. Really, we're just waiting on all of our runners to go and do lake, basically. Well, besides Tanjo.
Okay, now Hylia cuisine, that's an interesting discussion I could get behind. Okay, chat, what is some interesting ways to use the items that Link gets to make food? Ice arrows is easy.
As are fire arrows and dense fire.
Yeah, but what's the most interesting thing you could make with them?
Baked Alaska.
Oh, using the fire arrows under the ice arrows underneath and the fire arrows on top?
Yes.
Meat tenderizer, Megaton hammer. I'm not sure that's a tenderizer so much as a...
Meat destroyer.
No, it just ends up very, very flat.
Or meat no more because you scattered it everywhere. It literally weighs a ton.
The mirror shield's probably non-stick, right?
Non-stick mirror shield with fire arrows underneath.
I'm only sorry. Only slightly sorry. Okay, so what have you missed, Isla? We're in no mode. We have Kikiri's sword on Big Pose. The Big Poe bottle is on Twin Rover. Lake Hylia was stacked. The fairy fountains are also stacked.
Yep. And it's all dungeons for Epona's song because Long Shot is on frogs too. Tannerin.
Okay, but does the lens of truth even focus like an actor as a normal magnifying lens? I think it's more likely to be able to tell whether the reviewers are telling the truth or not.
Really, I thought it'd be more easy to tell if there was diseases in the food or poisons, because it shows the truth.
Yeah. Boomerang is on Zora's Fountain Ferry. We just got it as soon as we opened the vet. Death King found it on the way into ice.
Yep.
Hey,
there's a slingshot. We are now completely in logic because we found a slingshot, and that's Prelude on ice.
We found slingshot in fire.
Oh, that's right. True. I forgot about that. No, DK still does not. He wouldn't be. DK is still missing.
Lights on
Light arrows.
Colossus Ferry.
Lights on Colossus Ferry.
Ice is not bait. Ice is needed for a song.
No, it's not. It's Prelude.
Oh, ice was bait.
Ice is baity bait. Just
Though
like
that said, it did lead you to rhyme.
Very true.
Also, I swear I keep reading DK2 and thinking of Donkey Kong Country.
We'll be sure to point that out in the interview.
No, I don't think we need to point that out in the interview. At least it's not as weird as being in a spa, and you know the kind of looping, repetitive spa music that's soft and relaxing? I kept thinking it was going to go into aquatic ambience. Yep, magic is on adult fishing. We do not know where second magic is. We know that strength 3 is on 40 skulls, but we doubt anyone's going to get it.
If you're getting that, you never found light arrows on Colossus Ferry, and didn't get the hint before you started checking.
Yep, there was a bomb bag on top of the lab. There is a bomb bag on the wasteland. Din's fire was in the back of Long Long March. Yeah, second magic probably is magic locked in Shadow. You're not wrong.
Also, More So just had a very good bomb chew run of Lavagia.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. At this point, it probably is.
Well, it's fine because it does say Lake Hylia is on the way to Twin Rover. Admittedly, you've probably got your mirror shield from child fishing and then disregarded adult. But if you're adult anyway, you may look at Adult Lake and then you get severely rewarded. Oh, sorry, it wasn't aquatic ambience. It's whatever the flight of the buzzers, the buzzy levels. I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Alright, we got 2 in fire. Tanjo now doing forest, everybody else is already finished. And More So is... What is More So doing?
Flight of the Zinger. There we go.
Ah. I'm not sure where Morceau is going. Oh, is she going to Dodongo's cavern?
Would be a good shout.
Yeah, he's headed to Dodongo's.
Oh no, I disagree with you on Aquatic Ambience being the best thing. Sticker Brush Symphony is better. Like, Aquatic Ambience absolutely has its place, but Sticker Brush Symphony? Yes.
How did we get on Donkey Kong Country music?
Because music is good and interesting.
You know what? Fair.
And Decker is picking up that big po bottle. Good.
He looked at it for a second, backing up, and then... I wish that thing would stop jiggling.
I know,
can't
right?
see it.
I see people shouting out Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer.
For no reason.
Yeah, we were talking about the music, it's close enough. Honestly, it's more on topic than our discussion before stream.
You know what? That is fair. Looks like Decker's about to get his lights.
Nice, nice.
And he also might reverse to get his, oh wait, no, he doesn't have magic, never mind. I was about to say reverse to get his bomb back, but he doesn't have magic, he still has to do Adult Lake.
No one's gone to Adult Lake, which is an advantage Tanjo has over people. And also, because Tanjo's now got their hook shot, and Tanjo has that magic and the normal bomb bag, they're looking in a pretty good position.
They are. I would
they're
say
not,
at
like,
the moment,
super ahead.
Not super ahead, but I'd say a bit ahead, depending on how long it takes the other runners to head to Lake as adult.
I mean, Decker's got 3 medallions.
Yes,
but I suspect what Decker is doing is picking up that Kakiri sword and heading straight back Child again.
Yeah. That would make sense.
It's just a pity that going back Child isn't actually the best option for them to do right now. It would be better for them to actually, and I hate to say this, but Decker is not doing the meme for once of rushing ice, and it would actually help.
And he's headed to Lake Hylia.
Oh, Adult Lake this is going to be good for them, because with that hook shot they have the means to get to adult fishing, and they have the means to get to top of lab.
Now I would say Decker's ahead. Just because he made the lake play here. Unless he doesn't do adult fishing. Oh, he's got to set up Scarecrow.
Which he might not, in which case Decker might be going fire after this.
No, he just finished fire.
Oh right, yeah. Little. Okay. Decker's going to get magic. Are they going to skip top of lab and therefore miss bomb bag?
That depends. But yeah, no, Decker just did fire Dodongo.
Which makes sense. It's very easy to chain those two together.
Yeah, Shire's fire medallion.
Yep. No, I reckon if Decker wanted to be the furthest ahead they could be, they'd need to get that boomerang first, though.
Wait, did Decker do fire? He doesn't have it marked.
I mean, you don't necessarily get Rang on the way to Jabby. That would need you to know that Rang was in that fountain.
Mhm.
Top half did fire, bottom half didn't.
Okay. So he hasn't done fire yet.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd done.
Right. No, he played Bolero and then went to DC. Even though he can do fire.
Yeah, but they wanted to set up the Scarecrow song first in case they needed to get Pierre. That's why I saw them do the Scarecrow song and immediately thought fire. True, you checked that very first time you went to Fountain. True. It's just a case of, are they going to even want to go into Fountain without the boomerang?
Yeah. That is a tough call to make. If you don't go ice, going into Fountain without boomerang to do Jabu is eh.
Which is why it's more likely, I think, that Decker heads to ice. But that needs them to turn in Rutos as a child.
Yeah, Aurora's Wind would change that a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
Cheese lab dive.
Miku, you're going to ruin your hair.
No, her hair is magical. It won't ruin. Look at it. It doesn't even get wet. Okay, they're going to Graveyard. With magic, are they doing Shadow?
I mean,
Decker's gonna do Shadow.
You can do it, and it gets you on the route to that Song of Time.
You know what? That's fair.
Like, you need to do it at some point.
It routes in pretty well, too.
I mean, it routes in very well because, like, Nocturne gets you right outside the entrance and you can play it from anywhere.
Yes, exactly.
Also, Shadow having so many checks, yeah, I can see making this play to see if they can get the rank. Or anything else, really.
Mm-hmm. Have we seen Big Oran? Oh, yeah, we have. Brain.
Yeah, Big Oran is nothing. The shield is Twilight Princess. They're also using claw shots. I don't know if they're using a child Twilight Princess model somehow.
It looks like it. Through the face, it does. And I have no idea how, but it's driving me insane looking at it.
But they don't have a child Link in Twilight Princess. The only children they have are creepy as shit.
Yeah. Very true. If you look at his face, though, that is definitely Twilight Princess Link's face.
Twilight Princess is the Link game, is the Zelda game I have played the least out of all of them.
That's fair. I don't play it anymore.
I've even played Majora's Mask more.
I just don't play it anymore because I don't have any system for it.
Yeah, no. I absolutely dislike the timer on Majora's Mask, but I've still played Majora's Mask more than I've played Twilight Princess.
Yeah, if he finds Aurora's Wind in here, I don't see Decker losing this.
But this is Decker. I'd bet on them going to Ice Cavern first.
True.
It could be that Aurora's Wind is just in GTG. And just no one's going to go there.
Yeah, that's fair. Or it could just be in Ganon's Castle.
Somehow I don't think people are going to want to go for 40 Skull Strength to get Aurora's Wind in Light Trial.
Right. I mean, by that point, it wouldn't be worth it. Double Deku.
Everybody loves Double Deku.
Alright. Pretty much just watching Decker because everybody else is going through checks we've seen. from everybody else.
Yeah, I'm keeping half an eye on Tanjo to see how their Phantom Ganon fight goes.
I'm watching Death do Volvagia. And I think he missed... Oh, he ran out of Chew, so he couldn't finish the Chew strat.
Ooh.
Yeah, he only had 5 Chews to start with, so he did 4 Chews in the hole.
Oh,
And
that
then...
timer!
Oh no. He has bubbles.
Yeah.
Did he get a fairy? Yeah, he got a fairy.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course he got a fairy. Okay, in all fairness, Ice is actually a really good play this seed. You know you need to do Frogs too. You know that the only song that you don't need is Prelude. And so, Ice Cavern, it has a song. It's probably going to be a song you need. You go and do it. Unfortunately, it is actually Prelude.
But it does get you your ring by going into Fountain.
It's not pointless. It gets you rang by proxy.
I'm not sure if Death is going to make it through this. Unless this is his last hit. It is, okay.
Come on, Death King. Run! Run!
He has 10 seconds to grab the item if he wants it and get into the teleporter.
It's a key.
It's a key? Okay,
Yeah,
that's right. We'll even stay around to see what the item is or just immediately go for the teleporter.
Yep, taking the key. And Phantom Ganon dies at the same time.
Hmm.
Yep, Siberian, Highest Goron, and Scarecrow are probably items. Unfortunately, they're not items we think we need.
I'll laugh at one of those as Ferora's Wind.
I mean, we might still technically, logically require Zora Tunic.
Didn't we get a hint? No, we got a hint for the, holy crap, brain. Maze hammer.
Hey, look,
jet,
there's Zora
right.
Tunic, never mind.
Jumping back down here to get the key we saw.
Tanjo heading into Shadow now.
Death heading back child. Is he gonna go to Jabu Jabu?
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yes, the ring.
It
He's the
definitely
only one
looks
with
like
ring.
it. Or at least handing in Ruto's letter.
Has he not done that yet? No, he's already done that because he went to Ice and got the ring.
Oh yeah, in which case, absolutely, he's doing Jabu here.
Where was the big Poe hint?
Essentially, are you sure you're not a witch? You're doing it again. Look, as I've said before, I am not a witch. Witches don't do prescience. Witches do hedgecraft.
I mean, don't we all have to be a little evil to commentate this and enjoy it?
Look, having mild prescience isn't evil.
No, I didn't say anything about that being evil. It can be used for evil. Everything can be.
Also, I'd point out, if I was actually that prescient, I'd have a decent frickin' time if I was doing a rando seed. My times are too bad.
Also, you play the lotto, be rich, and never talk to any of us ever again.
Okay, but actually no, because it's really obvious if you use it to do the lottery. Josh, you are thinking exactly the same as Corinthus behind me, who pointed out that I'd only need to use it on the lottery once. Paper Mario for Shadow Temple.
Oh
Shall I
God!
guess Toy Box? Actually, that's weirdly appropriate. Like, Shadow being a creepy kind of toy box thing actually kind of makes sense. Though it reminds me a bit
in a
of...
weird way.
Like, there was a dungeon in... Oh god, I think it was Goemon? Which was based on, like, ghosts and toy box and creepy things. Like, okay, has anyone else played the Ninja Goemon game? Because there is definitely a dungeon which was like a fancy house filled with creepy toys and stuff. I'm not making it up, I promise. And so, yeah, toy box theme for Shadow makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Don't think. No, we don't have the boss key yet. He's still checking checks. Or he could just be looking for Rang. I don't remember him getting the boss key.
I don't think he's got boss key now. I mean, creepy toys are definitely a staple of the horror genre by this point, and they've always been a staple of Japanese horror. A TK and Jabbery toy box is just as creepy there. Oh, yep. As I said, Nintendo did a brilliant job of capturing the ambience and the mood with their design and sound effects, given the very limited technological resources they had at the time. I just wish they hadn't been quite so effective.
With Jabu Jabu.
Yep.
Aye.
You've heard that rant before.
Alright. There's boss key.
The manager had the key to the store, makes sense. Though I'm not sure I really agree with calling that guy the manager. And I do not blame Tanjo for using the lens of truth to find where that moving platform is.
Yeah. Fuck that moving platform.
Oh hey, slingshot in Jabu in Boomerang chest.
Huh. More so, that's all the slingshots. More so's going ice.
Okay, they're probably about to get there, right? 2 different toy box levels in Nintendo games, Super Mario Land 2, but the music is happy, and DK64 Factory with creepy music. Oh, Frantic Factory, yeah.
Alright. Bungo Bungo! A key was in Child Spirit.
Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, Ghost Toys Castle.
Oh god.
That is the level I was thinking of.
That was actually a pretty quick bungo bungo by Decker there. And there's more so getting his boomerang.
Does that mean that we need to drum up a round of applause?
I mean, we could joke that it's not in logic because he didn't grab the ice arrows.
No, not that mean. I don't like memes that can actually be confusing for people, and people think
That's fair.
they have to do it. Like that's not fun.
I like my deep fire meme. I put it in the race commentary page. If you scroll up,
Oh,
it's
everyone
this
knows that
fine.
deep fire meme.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yes, there is an overview for this season's settings, but I don't know. There it is. There we go. Thank you. This isn't baseball. Not only do you track, but you also track what's in chat and how to use the commands.
Well, actually, isn't baseball tracking? That's not baseball.
But it is baseball.
But
Or
they
at least
say
it's
they're
the
not
baseball
baseball.
we're talking about when we say baseball. Oh,
we
the
haven't
handles.
seen. We haven't seen Brain. Nehru's love for me%. And
Winner Heartpiece.
yeah, Winter
We haven't
Heartbeat.
seen it. So, yes, to explain for people who are new, there is a joke category called Meme%. Meme% are items that are unique, but have no actual, use.
In
Not
standard
logically,
settings.
not for checks. So, those 5 items are the single green rupee, referred to as Greg. They are Nehru's Love, Double Defense, Stone of Agony, which we also haven't seen. And
I thought Son of Agony was taken out of it because there was one season where you had to have it for hints.
I mean, yes, but there's also settings where you need Nehru's Love to get a scrub in Goron City.
True.
Oh, Double Defense isn't Meme%? I thought it was.
No.
Oh, is it just Ice Arrows?
It's just ice arrows.
Ice Arrows are not needed for Bongo.
You can use them on him, but they're not needed.
Yes. And of course the Winner Heartbeats.
Yeah.
I know, I do love Double Defense. But it doesn't actually open any... Well, I guess it might do in some things. But yeah, I love Double Defense. It is the prettiest model in the game.
I'm reminded of a joke that's slightly inappropriate.
And I think that... Yep.
You know, we used to say it about Double Defense. I love watching Baronade when they do the quick strats and it goes perfectly. It just looks so nice. And it feels even better to be able to pull it off.
But it's awkward when it just doesn't work like this. Just hit Baronade to get rid of the last 2 jellyfish.
Yeah. Or when you time your boomerang throw just a little late so it bounces off of the jellyfish instead of hitting him.
Yeah, it's not fun to see, but it's something that very often happens.
Yeah. I'm not surprised more so's than ice.
Yep, makes perfect sense. And has the boomerang.
And there's Jabu Jabu Baronade down.
Yeah, Scrub Sanity does need Nehru's, as I said. It's needed for crossing the lava in Goron City to get to a scrub grotto. In some settings, like if you don't have Song of Time, you need to be able to stand on the lava long enough to do the hook shot, and Neighbour's Love does that. Ooh, wallet. I'll take a wallet.
Was a wallet on Baronade?
I believe so.
Yep. So that's both our wallets. I still
Yep, you can only do that with Neighbour's Love or Goron Tunic. So if Goron Tunic is in that scrub grotto in Goron City, you need Neighbour's Love to get there. Alternatively, can't you do it with Song of Time?
Yeah. You can do it with Song of Time, but I think you need Hookshot to get up there.
Yes, you need Hookshot. But Song of Time causes blocks that you can stand on, so you don't need to worry about the lava.
Mm-hmm. You know what I find interesting about the Goron Tunic? You can stand on spikes for a little bit with it, because spikes are exactly the same as lava, just different texture.
That's cool. I like being able to use the hover boots to go over spikes. Song of Time in this seed requires Longshot, because Song of Time is... no, wait, hang on. No, it doesn't. Song of Time locks Longshot.
Yeah, Longshot is locked by Song of Time in this one. Oh, and that grotto? No, it's just Hookshot.
Sorry.
They're still talking about that scrub grotto.
Yes, there was just this moment of, was that talking about the seed or the grotto?
Right.
I mean, it still isn't the weirdest edge case, which I love the fact that Furor's Wind can be required logically.
For a single... I think they removed that.
Skull in Water Temple.
Yeah, no, they made that a trick instead of logic requirement. Yeah. Instead of a logic requirement. At least last I heard, it was now a trick instead of a logic requirement.
So, what we're finding out is that when we are in no mode for over now, we end up going into Ocarina of Time Rando Trivia.
Yeah, Season 4 is when they made that into a trick instead of a logic requirement for that with Skull.
I only started watching OoTR in Season 3. How did I miss that it's been like that for like 3 seasons?
No idea. To be honest, until like the NA Weekly before this season's qualifier started, I thought the same thing, so...
Yep, that makes sense. It is surprisingly easy to miss out on information like that, especially if you don't actively play the tournaments. I just commentate.
Same. I might play every once in a while, but I'm not very good, so I don't compete.
Yeah, I finished like, what, 2 seeds? I take ages to do them. I am very slow. And this is why, when they get round to doing that commentators as racers...
Oh, God.
Yeah, if they get round to that, I'm just going, I'm not a good I'm not a good racer? Don't ask me to do that. I'll be here for years.
I mean...
It's not a cop-out. There are a load of commentators who are actually really good racers and don't get to be in the spotlight very often. I'd rather give the spotlight to people who know how to do this well.
I mean, if I was asked to, I would, but you'll see me raging at Shadow Temple a lot. I'm just saying it. If Shadow Temple is required in that seed, you'd see me rage at it.
Yeah, but you'd probably do it in, like, quicker than 7 hours.
I don't know. Let me put it this way. I haven't played a seed since Season 3.
Honestly, that's kind of relatable. basically, if you wanted me to do it, I would want aiming mini games turned off because that's just not fun.
No. Shadow is definitely the worst dungeon.
No, I'm okay. I'm not sure about worst dungeon, but aiming mini games, like you put something on horseback archery, I'm never going to be able to get it. My aiming on my emulator is awful.
Okay, maybe there's something wrong with me because I don't find fire or water that bad. I'm actually pretty good at fire. I suck at Shadow Temple. Like, completely. I spent... Oh, he reset because he ran out of time. And,
So yeah, like if they just do that match with like aiming minigames turned off, that would allow a lot of people who only do commentary to take part.
yeah, he didn't grab a fairy. He ran out of time.
And he didn't grab one this time either.
He's like, I can do this in 40 seconds.
Well, he can.
Alright. This room in the Spirit Temple that Tanjo is in is so trivial with long shot. You just literally long shot to the top and leave. What really sucks is getting there without a hook shot at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if Chalme knew you could hook shot to that wall. I have no idea. Hey, there we go. Volvagia's down for Deca.
Yep. Death is in Child Spirit, about to get a key.
Tanjo is nearly at the end of Spirit.
And more so than
Which
Jabu.
Yep. Yeah, Deca has 2 stones to do. Tanjo has 2 stones to do. And Tanjo will very shortly only have 1 medallion to do, whereas Deca's already got only 1 medallion.
Mm-hmm. No, it's either he goes Child and decides to go Fountain and Jabu without the boomerang, or he goes to Ice Cavern right here.
Oh,
He's safe quitting.
That's a save quit. Temple of Time, going Child.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not an inaccurate description of that room. Oh, did he not turn in letter yet? Also, there's a Sun Song on Forest Medallion. Hello, hello?
Hello, hello? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, we may be on radio commentary mode.
It seems like it. Let's see if we can't... Oh, let me ping Ricky.
Okay, so Deca has just picked up Song of Time in Kakariko Village. Tanjiro is fighting Twin Rover. Mausoleon is going through Jabu, taking out one of the tongue tentacles. Death King accidentally rechecks the podium for the stone dungeon information. Okay, judging who is in first or who is ahead is always debatable, but for now it looks like
It looks like
Deca. Deca just needs to find their boomerang.
Why are they headed back adult, though? Okay, we're back.
They're not headed back adult, they only just went child.
Oh, okay, my
Death King was going from child to adult.
Right, brain. Also, the Forest Medallion song was Sun Song. That's right. Which we knew it had to be because of where all the other songs were.
Yep. Deku is actually going to voluntary bowling. I like this play. It's not what's needed, but I like it. Boomerang is in Zora's Fountain Fairy, which is... It's possible that Deku goes and checks it and goes to the boomerang chest to see if the rang is there. If they check Zora's Fountain, then they're good.
Oh, he did turn in letter. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause he had 2 strengths. He had to have been there and turned in letter.
Deku's going to do Deku? Deku, yes.
Yeah, Deku. After Deku, he might go towards there, but the more likely option is he'll go adult and go do ice for the song because he doesn't know that it's prelude.
As I said, Tanjo and Deku are both in great positions right now. It's just which of them gets there first. Magic is an adult fishing. Death King is about to pick it up.
More so is the only one that doesn't have it now.
There is also a bomb bag on top of the lab.
Yes. Oh yeah, happy 2 hours, everybody.
And with that 2-hour mark, we say thank you to today's trackers, the unsung heroes. Waylon, Melky, Siberian, and Baseball, which isn't baseball. And my co-commentator, Hadlock Adam, who I am just breaking today, apparently.
Baseball! Who isn't baseball? Sorry. Aye. Also, thank you to my cook-on. Oh my god, brain!
Words are hard. Commentary is hard, songs are hard, words are hard.
Yeah, lights are on Colossus Ferry.
And thank you to the restreamer, who I believe is Ricky of Kokiri.
Yes. Also, death skipping Colossus Ferry there.
No. Wait, hang on, they might not have any explosives.
Oh, that's right, they ran out of bomb shoes. They're going to get the bomb bag.
So this isn't baseball, is also our restreamer. Ricky set it up, and This Isn't Baseball has taken it over. Thank you very much.
Who? What?
Yeah, King has kind of missed bomb bag because they did not go to top of lab. Because basically we had Wasteland hinted as bomb bag, so they got magic and immediately went, wait, I can get the bomb bag in Wasteland, not realising they could have just walked to a different one.
Right. Yes, it wasn't baseball, but it now is. And also isn't. Baseball, why?
I would like you to know that my boyfriend behind me is complaining about why is that a sentence.
Tell him to blame baseball. And not baseball.
The reason why it is a sentence is because of baseball, and also because of This Isn't Baseball.
That was just evil.
Yes, I know it was evil, and he is still confused.
Yes, it's Schrodinger's baseball. It both is and isn't a baseball until you open the box. Baseball, why are you in a box? And not in a box? Okay.
apparently the box is comfy.
Also, it's not baseball, it's an ice trap.
No, I was a fool.
Thank God ice traps are not in this. Or at least with
they definitely added viewer excitement, but it's not great for attorney.
Right. Well, it's because they're all in small chests, right? Wouldn't they be?
No, I think there just aren't any ice traps.
Oh, okay.
Yes, everyone who plays Rando is a fool. You know what you're letting yourself in for when you roll a seed. Why do you keep doing it?
Alright. We'll see what Decker does here now that he's finished Deku. His name really does
looks
sound
like heading to Jabu.
That does what it looks like. This might just be the biggest play right here, and will net him an extra, like, 15, 20 minutes of having to change. Well, maybe more like 5 minutes of having to change and go in and out of domain.
If they do, then... Oh, no, they're doing Skull Kid. That makes sense.
Ah.
Or they're doing, Skull Kid on the way.
Yeah, they could just be doing a Skull Kid on the way. Also, which, oh. Not sure what fairy fountain that was, but it was not Zora's fountain, or he would have just left it and gone in. On Tanjo's side. Because he's child right now.
Everyone apart from Death King now has their light arrows.
Yeah.
All of us can be fools at various different points in time.
And the worst part is, Death King did spirit, it looks like.
Oh yeah, Death King did spirit and walked straight past Colossus Fairy on the way to get their Wasteland Bomb.
Oh, Decker's doing Saria checks. Okay.
That does make sense. And Child Goron City.
Yeah, being able to ride in Child Goron City is nice. Also, a qualifier already had Big Rolling Goron have something twice.
Hot Rodder Goron is, in fact, a check.
Yep.
Oh, Death King had no explosives to get in Colossus Fairy. Yes, of course.
Right, that's right.
literally
He ran
said
out of
that.
bomb juice. I keep forgetting.
I literally said that like 2 minutes ago. How do I forget?
Yes, Joel. Ocarina of Time is opponent song, and Frogs 2 is the long shot, so we have to do all dungeons. Woohoo!
Wait, hang on. Is Decker literally just doing the Saria's checks in order so that they can play a song and make Dorinia dance? Because that is the kind of level of memery I expect from Decker, given that they're playing Hatsune Miku. Probably not, they're just doing Child Goron City.
But, also that. Because there's no more Saria checks now.
I think it's just doing the Child Goron City checks rather than doing memes. But also...
Oh, he's gonna save quit after this. Interesting. He might not be going to Jabu and be going back adult to do ice.
Yeah, would expect Decker to do ice before Jabu.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he finds that ring, it depends on... are we ahead a bit? My bad.
I mean, probability-wise, it makes way more sense to do.
Why is he making it night? Oh, he's gonna go do Dompe digging. Yeah, I'll refresh. We're probably a bit ahead because the stream froze. That makes sense.
Looks like Mosso is about to pick up the Kokiri sword.
Yep. And nothing on Dompe digging. Save reset. Death in Shadow Temple.
Which is kind of fitting for the name.
Yes, very much so. And Tanjo is in Deku, about to get to the basement.
Whee!
Ow. Yeah, no. Decker's definitely going to ice.
Yeah.
The question is, he knows that Epona's is on Ocarina of Time. Why is he going? Oh, he's going ice for items. So when he gets the
Because
boomerang,
boomerang.
he should dip. If he does Fairy Fountain first and gets the boomerang, he should immediately go back child. Because
Yes,
he knows where all his
Epona's
songs
is-
are.
Yeah, because he knows where the songs are. This is all dungeons for long shot on frogs too. Not horseback archery. It's frogs too.
Yeah.
Hi, Chimp. How you doing?
Hey, Chimp. Yes,
There
it's a
we go.
Frogs
We've
2
made
seed,
Chimp's
Chimp.
Day. We've made Chimp's Day.
Water required. Frogs 2 is our long shot.
Yep.
Almost a 40 skull seed as well. We avoided that.
We have avoided needing 3 strengths.
Yeah, he's going to be mad about that rang, but it was the best play for him at the time. We know it was better to go as Darius Child, but with his knowledge, the best play is to go ice.
It wasn't a wrong choice, it just wasn't the one he needed.
Right.
Longshot always causes shenanigans. Why is anyone surprised?
Either you need it for water, or you need it for GTG access.
All for Spirit Temple key logic. Ah, that is the appropriate response to Spirit Temple key logic.
The question is, does you check fountain before or after ice?
Oh, good question, good question. Given that they're looking for items rather than songs, it could be either.
Yeah, Tenjo is doing the exact same route, just behind him. It looks like he's gonna do the fairy first, go back child, do Jabu, and then beat the game.
There we go.
Luckily, you get the last song you need from Ocarina of Time to go and get your long shot as child.
Yep.
So he'll go.
Already the right age. Well, no, Decker isn't.
He will be now.
There we go.
Immediate save quit.
And Decker is out of there. Decker is now in go mode.
Well, as soon as he picks up his long shot, he will be. But yes.
The long shot is on the route of go mode.
Yeah. You just had to go slightly out of the way to go and pick it up.
Well, not really. It just depends on which route you take to get to Jabu.
No,
if you're
because
going
you
up
have
the
to finish.
river anyway.
You have to finish Jabu first, then go back to the castle to get the song to go
Right.
back upriver.
Yes, just slight causality. The time isn't linear, right?
Oh, did they add a go mode onto the
there
tracker?
Yes, there is. It's shiny.
Oh, that's great. I didn't realize they had
Shiny,
added
shiny.
it.
Okay, did baseball just make the go mode button go shiny?
Did he make it go shiny and then turn it back off?
I think he
Yes,
might have done.
he's flashing it.
And people say that volunteers and trackers have no fun.
Hey, I spent 30 minutes talking about butter the other day. I have lots of fun on here.
No, nobody says that trackers don't have fun. Yeah. Our trackers are lovely. Volunteering is fun and hilarious, and occasionally ends up in some very strange conversations. But it's fun. And if you fancy joining us as a volunteer, I believe we have a bot command to give the link for if you want to do commentary, or if you want to do tracking, or if you even want to do restream. There we go, Siberian got there first.
Yep.
I couldn't actually do tracking. That requires me to pay attention and notice things quickly.
Yeah.
I can do talking nonsense for several years.
Of course. Oh, we've only had one forfeit?
That's impressive given this is a Fox 2 suit.
And 98 entrants? Almost to even 100? Well, real quick, if I can find it, because I'm bad with links.
I mean, yes, we do pay attention. It's just, can I tell what peaks are? Hell no.
Okay, here. I'll go ahead and read off the top. What I can see on the standings if it'll ever load. As of this moment before this seed.
I am only a bad influence if you don't like puns.
I love puns. They're the punniest. I love puns, dad jokes, and basically just comedy. Alright. Looking at the standings at the moment, before this race, in first place at the moment is Juke, followed by Ecola, and then Machi, Machie.
Death King just got grabbed by Bongo.
Oh no.
It's okay, he's recovered, it's fine. Didn't go in the goop.
And then fourth place we have Wafo. Fifth place is Zavi. Sixth is Red with 2 Ds. Seventh actually is Tanjo at the moment.
Oh,
Who
nice.
is racing right now? Yeah. Eighth is Methinks So. Ninth is Navi, Nave, not I. And 10th is Say.
Nice. Yeah, Tanjo's a great runner. I believe Tanjo is actually one of our people who play on keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, his internet sucks.
Let's see if I can find our current runners and where they're at the moment.
Well, we've heard about Tanjo.
Yes, top 10 at the moment. Morceau is currently in 71st place, but that's only because he only has 2 races so far.
Yeah, that will massively swing the stats.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Tanjo has raced all 4 races so far, and this will be the 5th.
Tanjo is also a very good kind of thorough, reliable, and actually fairly consistent runner, so consistency does very well in qualifiers.
Alright, here we go. Death is currently in 96th place, having run 3 races.
How many people have entered the quals? Because, 96th out of 100, not great. 96th out of, 300, really good.
221 are on the leaderboard.
Nice. So yeah, we have a load of very good runners here.
And here's Double Decker's only raced one other qualifier so far in 130th place.
Yeah, that makes sense. Decker has been very busy with about like 6 different tournaments or something ridiculous.
Yes.
Horseback archery. I didn't think we'd be seeing this.
Morso still doesn't have magic. He keeps skipping adult fishing.
No.
So until we see Magic 2.
Which wasn't actually in Shadow, so it must be in GTG or Water. GTG being Gerudo Training Grounds.
Or Ganon's Castle.
Could be. Oh, apparently it was a bomb refill at the bottom of the lake.
Yep. And we are seeing
there
GTG. We are seeing a GTG play.
And Tanjiro's going to get that boomerang.
There we go. He's a full Jabu behind Decker at the moment. Though Decker was having trouble in that room sucks.
Yep. I'm actually going to try and learn this trick for the Jabu door. Because that's cool.
Yeah. No. I'll play it safe. Push down the elevator and grab a box.
Oh, I'm absolutely putting down the path, but I want to actually try it without the box.
You know what, fair.
Because it's just roll bonk, jump slash, and then let the camera turn you around, and then you just roll and mash A, right?
I believe so, but the timing is horrible. At least my timing was horrible.
Picky? Is the timing that picky on the hitting A for the door?
As far as I've experienced, yes.
Oh.
There's second magic in GTG.
We did kind of call it right at the entrance, though, so it's not actually too punishing, but oh, Morso is not going to be happy that it was on adult fishing.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 frames for the door. On that roll. Oh, is it frame perfect? Well, yeah, it's fair. It is 20 FPS game and you have a 3-frame window. So, we have to tell Morso when he gets in here for an interview if he comes that the other magic was at adult fishing and he just skipped it 3 times.
Oh yeah, I've written down the note.
Still, second magic in GTG. I was not expecting that, to be honest.
I kind of did say that it was one of the very few places left where it could be.
True, but I still expected it to be in water or in Ganon's Castle.
I mean, that's fair.
Mainly because Ganon's Castle has a lot of checks. And you technically only need 1 magic to get that far.
Yep. Also, Duodeka is our first runner on the restream to pick up the Ocarina of Time.
Dun dun dun. And immediately fails the song.
I mean, that's how it goes, right? That's how it works. Kokiri's sword was on Big Po's check, and the Big Po bottle was on Twin Rover.
Yeah, the other thing is about the door is if you don't get it in at least 2 tries, you've lost time to it.
Yep.
No, he hasn't.
No, can't have done. Oh no, wait. They do have all 3 stones. They might have done.
Do they have all 3 stones? I can't tell. Oh, he has it in the inventory? I did not see that at all.
He did do horseback archery. Of course he had a Epona.
Holy crap, brain. How did I not notice him going child and picking that up?
How did I not realize by the fact they were doing horseback archery? What the hell?
What the hell has happened?
No, wrong runner.
I know. But really, brain, what the hell?
So, what we were saying about commentators not paying attention, right?
It's not that we're not paying attention, it's that there's 4 screens to watch and sometimes we miss stuff.
Okay, fine. First Frogs 2.
Yeah, on the D-pad it's the Ocarina time as well. Oh my god. Yeah, as it progresses. So if you look on the screen, it's the Ocarina time up there, and everybody else is just the fairy Ocarina. Right, Tanjo doesn't because he doesn't have it yet, because he's still in Jabu. No, it's not age split.
No, it's not age split, and Death King just has the fairy Ocarina as adult.
Yeah. And Tanjo is still in Jabu, so he can't have gotten the Ocarina of Time yet.
And now we get to see the minigame.
Wait, is the pattern the same every time, or is he just that fast?
It is. No, it's the same every time. You can look it up
Okay.
on the internet. Oh, the model. The model when playing the Ocarina shows the Ocarina of Time when you're an adult. That makes sense. Because you're not meant to be adult without the Ocarina of Time.
Brain.
So yep, that is go mode for Deca. The next grand finals for something. I don't know, there's a lot of different tournaments happening right now. I mean, Season 6 we're in the qualifiers. We have a while to go. Like, I don't know how many qualifiers are remaining.
We had 19 total qualifiers. This is qualifier 5.
So yeah, we've got a load of qualifiers, then brackets will start, and I believe it's a double elimination?
Yes. Oh, MMR Grand Finals today?
So it's the what Grand Finals?
The Majora's Mask Randomizer.
Oh! Oh, that's cool. That'd be a good one to watch.
3 p.m. EST.
And what's that in European time, given this is the EU weekly?
9 p.m.?
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so thank you, Ultimate Bronze Noob. That's a good list. There's a lot of things going on right now. Breath of the Wild, any percent is in bracket stage. I think A Link to the Past, any percent, no major glitches, is either just finished or finishes up soon. I believe the Skyward Sword co-op randomizer finished recently.
Well, at the rate it's going, it's looking like Miku's gonna win, followed closely by Tanju.
Oh wow, that's a useful spreadsheet. So yeah, there's all of the random setting leagues. So RSL is the random setting league. That's where all the RSL matches are.
Random setting league. Always fun, but always confusing as crap.
Honestly, I think I actually know enough about OT rando settings over the years that I probably could just jump into an RSL match and commentate. There's a few I'm not quite so certain of, and a few several logic foibles that I'm not certain of in RSL.
Right.
But I will definitely know enough to be able to identify all the different settings.
I'm very confused on why Tanjo did Serenade and walked to Owl instead of save quitting.
Forgot?
Maybe. He's scumming in Water Temple, yay!
Ah, Water Temple.
I actually don't mind Water Temple at all.
Oh yes, I don't either. But I am aware I have in fact been that person that key logic was designed around, because I definitely have managed to accidentally waste all my keys in here before.
Fair. There's Death picking up his big Poe. Tanjo's heading upriver towards Frogs 2. Morso is at the end of Shadow Temple, about to pick up his boss key. And Decker is looking for the boss key in water. And so far, no luck.
Yeah, it does seem to be hiding.
Probably just on Shadow Link. Dark Link, whatever you want to call it. That's an interesting peak.
I've no idea what that peak was looking at.
Compass or map chest, whichever one that is.
Oh, looking across. Oh, right, okay. Central pillar, so it turns out that Zora tunic may be in fact logically required.
Depends. I'm gonna laugh if this down here is just gold scale. That'd be hilarious.
That would be kind of funny.
1 minute. Should be able to do this. Yeah.
I mean, can't you peek Central Pillar?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's what Decker's doing.
Wasn't that.
Well,
That
wouldn't have had
setup's weird.
time.
True.
So, probably Dark Link or River?
Yep. We've seen everything else besides Dragon.
Also, Tanjo now has their long shot.
Woohoo!
Yippee!
Well.
Yippee! Yippee! Yippee!
And more so is on Bongo Bongo.
Also, if anyone can name the game that was referencing, then congratulations.
Super Mario.
Then congratulations, you are about as old as I am. I have had a guess for Super Mario, it is not.
It's a clean Bongo Bongo by more so.
Nicely done.
Tanjo's about to head adult to go do Water Temple.
Makes sense.
More so is going to go pick up his last child song.
And Death King is
Running
just heading
Cat.
into Deku.
Yep.
So I believe Deku is their last stone, so everyone's closing in on the end.
Yep. As I said, about 2.5, 3 hours.
Speaking of Mario, Mr. Mario finished in first place. 2 hours, 35 minutes, 52 seconds. GG's.
GG Mario. That's not a boss key.
But it is useful. Maybe.
Maybe.
If this is Feroz Wind, I swear.
If this is Forward Wind, I will laugh. Is he gonna open it? He's not
No.
even gonna open it.
Disappointing, Decker, disappointing.
Come on, Decker, do it for the memes.
I mean, not when memes might cost you qualifier points.
You know what? That's fair. If this was a weekly, he would have opened it.
Oh, he absolutely would. Well, maybe.
Well, technically, it's both an weekly and
It is true.
a qualifier. River
And the
was
boss key was
boss
on River
key.
Chest.
Wow. That's a deep dive water. It's basically a full clear water.
I'm still seeing DK2 and thinking Donkey Kong Country 2. I know it's DKC, and yet. At least it's not confusing Diddy Kong Racing with Donkey Kong Randomizer. Because that's DK64.
Yeah, at this point, Death King would open that chest because he still doesn't have lights. From missing out on explosives while in the Colossus.
That's very true. Also, Tamaltak, I would just let you imagine the raised eyebrow I just gave you. I mean, yes, I know some of the lyrics, but I don't know it enough to sing it here. We're meant to be focusing on a scene.
I don't know why. I know you're not that old. But you said imagine the raised eyebrow, and my mind immediately jumped to McGonagall from Harry Potter.
I hecking wish I was that badass. No, seriously, you cannot compare to Dame Maggie Smith.
Oh, very, very, very true.
She plays D&D. I play D&D, but You cannot compare to Dame Maggie Smith. Decker is currently ahead of the people on Restream. There may be many people doing the weekly qualifier off Restream, but we do not know where they are, and we don't want to know where they are. We have had a first place finisher. That was Mr.
Awesome.
Mario.
Hey, GG's Mario in the chat.
GG's. But yeah, Decker's ahead on Restream.
This is looking like it'll be a good points race.
Yeah, it looks like things will be spread out enough to make it interesting. I'm quite fond of the Fierce Deity skin.
It is kind of funny. They go from Skull Kid to Fierce Deity.
Yes, there was a second magic in Gerudo Training Grounds. It was in the Stalfos room. And that is, in fact, the magic that Death King has.
Yeah. The only person that didn't get that magic is Morceau, who skipped adult fishing 3 times.
Oh no, sorry, it was Morceau that got the GCG magic, not Death King.
Yep. Which is why he's so far behind at the moment.
I know things.
Well, actually...
Death King is behind Morceau, I believe.
Yeah, Death King's a little behind him.
Because
not by a
Morceau
lot,
just
but a
did
little
frogs
bit.
too.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be an interesting spread of finishes, but I like people finishing close together because then just the interviews are so much more interesting.
Yeah, Decker had the best opening of the restreamers, by far. The long adult into long child really paid off for him. Being able to grab ZL before going child for the first time really helped him. Yeah, he got ZL in his adult one. Yes.
Ultimate Bronze Noob, yeah, it is. The Kikiri sword is apparently a microphone, as is the Big Oron sword. Sorry, I think I cut you off, Adam.
No, it's fine. I was telling Mario that yes, he got ZL in his adult one. He didn't go child immediately. He just stayed adult for a while. Yeah. Fair. I think that would change the
that would change the leg length.
Yeah, the skeleton a bit too much.
Yeah, you're only allowed custom models as long as you don't change the skeleton, and I don't want to see a Surfetched with ridiculously long, terrifying legs.
Oh god. It'd be like a flamingo Surfetched, and that's just an image I didn't want to have.
And that's why I say Surfetched skin, no.
Yeah, you can have other model skeletons, not in races.
There we go, the stars got it. One of the more common skeleton changes is just adding more joints to hair.
Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of people want skeletons with better hair.
I mean,
and they want that hair to move semi-naturally. I mean, look at Decker's model. The hair barely moves at all.
I mean, that's about accurate to Hatsune Miku animations, so...
You know what? That's fair.
Though they have gotten much better over the years.
Decker missed the one cycle. And accidentally hopped all the way down.
No!
Oh, God. Oh, God. Is it too much to ask to see a GTG toilet, 50 skulls, all dungeon frogs 2 seed?
Only if you want like half the people to forfeit.
You know what? That's fair. Also, ouch.
That's gotta
Decker
hurt.
is getting bodied. Oh, GG Sora, second place, 244.21. That should help his score out a bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Unless that's his best time and score.
Oh, of course, because your top score gets discounted.
Yes.
Your top 1 and your bottom 3?
Yes, so how the scores are counted during the qualifiers to count towards the brackets is the first 8 races you do, you drop your highest score and you drop your lowest 3 scores, and the amount of points you get is based off the average time of the top 7 runners and your difference to that.
Yeah, that mentioning VTubers who run OOTR. Hey Pink Kitty, you actually doing quals or are you sitting season 6 out?
Alright, Decker's about to finish here.
That's fair. Makes sense.
Yeah. Death and Morso are both in their final dungeon. So they won't be
so
too
is
far up.
Tanjo.
So is Tanjo. All 3 of them should be coming in quite close to each other.
Please do not let us know about how people off stream are doing. We will find out when the results come in.
Yes.
Death King legged it to Wasteland as soon as they picked up Magic and didn't realise that there was a bomb bag on top of Lake Lab.
And Decker in 3rd place, 246.59. GG's Decker.
GG. Whew. Oh, and there's Signy finishing in 4th place with a time of 2 hours 47:23 minutes, 23 seconds. GG.
GG's.
Oh, and we have a snipe. CZ finishing in 5th place, 2 hours 47:35, swiftly followed by Brax in 6th place with 2 hours 47:37.
Oh, wow. Yeah, everybody's starting to come in now.
What do you reckon that time gap was? Bottom of the well? There wasn't really anything in there.
Right.
And there's Drunus. There we go. Everyone's starting to come in.
Well, there's your top 7.
Oh, yeah.
So, going by Mr. Mario was, what, 235?
So, yeah,
Or
Mr.
right
Mario's
about?
going to get a lot of points with all those coming in so close together.
235, and everybody else was right around 245, 246, 247. There's Juke, 8th place, 248.27. Also, GG's, Decker.
GG's.
Okay, first of all, the goddamn jiggling pizza box. Why?
I was choking at that point. We are the things in Jabu, right?
No,
No.
the image you've had most of your
Oh.
stream the entire time.
Right, okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. So, many years ago, there was a YouTube video that was an advert for Domino's Pizza Japan. And it's basically, the man in the picture is Scott. He used to be the president of Domino's Pizza Japan. And they did a collaboration with Hatsune Miku. And it's just the greatest advert ever, basically.
Alright, okay,
Yeah,
it makes a bit more
okay.
sense now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Alright.
that.
Jabu Wiggly Room.
Yeah, I was choking.
Yeah,
that was oh, I'm in go mode and no one's finished. Let's calm down. Let's keep it chill, so yeah.
It's fair.
So yes, we had a lot of fun talking about the model as you were going through the game, but how do you think the seed went?
So I thought it went pretty well. Obviously. I think I was thinking after I did fire, I was considering the idea was I'll check prelude. If it's prelude, then I need to go ice cavern anyway. And I was kind of hoping that, so it just forced me to go ice cavern. But then Suns was at prelude, and I was like, oh well, now I've got to actively choose to go there. And even though it's like the most dense place I've got left, I couldn't, aside from like Deku, which is so quick. I was like, I kind of need to go child and do Deku first. So
Yeah,
other than that, it was pretty good. Like I was pretty happy to see the strength in DC. That was before I'd even gone past 10 skulls as well. So I was just like, oh cool. Let's ignore that strength for now and just assume that I don't need to do OGC. So, yeah.
Yep.
Finding the boomerang on Zora's Fountain Fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever consider going and checking that as child before heading back to do ice, or was you gonna go ice anyway because it was your most dense?
So I considered, do I want to clear all of child or not? And I figured doing the couple of checks in Lost Words, Child Grand City and like Dampe digging was enough. Like Dampe digging I only added in because people could just do it at almost any point in the seed.
Right.
The like Lost Words Grand City, I was like, that's like a clump of about 5 checks that could easily have it. And then other than that, there was like Valley, there was the one chest in Jabu I could do that rang, and like the fountain. But at that point, it takes so long to get there for those 2 checks.
Mm-hmm.
And when one can be done as adult in those like 7, in that lot of 7 checks, I was like, it's just not worth it.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what we were saying. Like, it was, like, from probability and numbers wise, the correct, like, it was a good choice, it just wasn't the correct one.
Right. From your point of view, it was the correct choice. From the seed's point of view, it was the wrong choice.
Oh, that's just rando though, Like,
Yeah, that is definitely just rando.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I went up Child Spirit because I figured I'd probably not be going in the Adult Spirit until 40 skulls anyway. Got the hovers, was really happy with it, and I was like, okay, Strength 2 is really good, but I could have just not gone up Child Spirit. So there's
Right.
like, swings and roundabouts across the seed where the seed, just kind of goes, nah, fuck you. I guess.
Getting hovers early was super nice though.
Yes. Admittedly though, like the best thing it did for me was the fact that I burnt my Deku shield getting one, and I was like, well, I'll just get the one on the crater piece of heart on the way past.
Yeah.
Just, instead of like hoping I have
Fair.
have to go to Kakuri for a shop before I need it.
Honestly, out of the people on Restream, yeah, of course you finished first, but you also had the best early game route, in our opinion, because you stayed adult long enough to get ZL, so you had ZL through your child 1, which allowed you to check so much more.
Yeah, I think the most important thing about it was probably the thorough child 1, but the ZL helped sort of facilitate that for sure. And I think, yeah, it was, as a seed, like, if you kind of just blitz a lot early, because you have to do that much in the seed anyway, as long as you don't waste time in, like, as long as you don't reverse the fortress, basically, you're in an okay spot, I think, if you just play quite thorough this seed.
Which, actually, it kind of sucks for more so, because he skipped adult fishing 3 times.
Oof. Right.
But he got lucky, and in that second magic was in GTG Stalfos room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would still take adult fishing over going GTG for that, but yeah. That's.
Oh. Also,
go on.
Tanjo has finished in 14th place, getting sniped by Gabaroni by all of 3 seconds.
I'll save my GGs when he ends up here, but yeah, the adult fishing was like kind of a surprise, really. Or actually everything after Spirit, because obviously I was like, I'm missing Kakiri Sword, Magic, Boomerang, Lights, and a logical bomb bag, and I was like noting on my notes where the first bomb bag could be. Just because obviously the one that's hinted in Wasteland was locked by doing AD, so couldn't be the first one because of DC Stone. So I'm just like noting stuff down in case I run out of choose and I'm getting a bit desperate. And I'm just like, I'll just do the Colossus Fairy, save quit, hand in that big pill bottle. I do the Colossus Fairy, get light arrows. I'm like, well, now I've got to save again. I'll still do the big pill bottle because that's just what's in my head right now. I go big pill bottle, I get the Kakiri Sword. I'm like,
that was actually hinted.
Oh, was it? Oh shit, I never got it.
It was hinted.
Well, that's convenient because I never got it. I guess that's the one sometimes hint I never got. But so I got that and I was like, oh, I guess I'll still go fire. So I went lake to do the Scarecrow. I was like, I'll do the lake checks while I'm here because one of them might be a bomb bag. I get the magic. I'm like, I'll still do the other 2. Get the bomb bag, and I'm like, oh, so lake has like everything.
Yeah, lake was loaded.
That the hint that Kokiri Sword was on Big Post was back of lake.
I did consider it because like you kind of really wanted hints this seed. As soon as you get the frog's hook shot, you're like, okay, like, do I need to do AD? Do I need to collect a load of skulls, things like that? So.
Additionally, GG Chanjo, welcome in.
Thank you.
Yes.
GG's.
Also, so a question for both of you since you're both in here. How scared were you of the 40 skulls strength until you found the strength in DC?
I mean, we got the hint, or at least I got the hint fairly early, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, I would say I got it fairly early, just after I'd skipped a couple of skulls I'd probably normally pick up. So I was like, that's kind of sucky, but we'll keep it in mind.
Yeah,
I guess.
As long as the skull hints are early, I don't mind like high skull counts.
Yeah.
It's just when you get it like after 2 hours and you have 0 skulls to your name.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
Yeah.
To be fair, I usually collect skulls at like a pretty good pace to 20, so this seed was like
this seed was like, no, don't do 20 because there's a hint for it.
Yeah, well, this seed I was like collecting them way slower than I normally would, so the strength 2 in DC when I'm on 9 skulls was like mwah, just like chef's kiss, perfect.
Right.
Also, shout out to the 1 second snipe that just happened.
Oof.
That's Felix. That's Felixoid 258.01 and Cybro 258.02.
Also, the one above it, Rinako
God.
PT and Fanta Tanked 257.15 and 16.
Ref.
Yeah. So, Tanjo. Opinions
Yes.
on the seed.
I thought it was okay. I always like AD seeds because you can't get like screwed over by like a qual 2 jet kind of thing as
Right.
badly. I thought I routed it pretty well too. Like whenever I went to areas I could normally full clear.
Yeah, you were very close behind Decker for a lot of it. Your routes diverged slightly. I believe you did. I believe Decker did some of the stones while. No, you were doing stones while he did medallions, and then you swapped.
I think the big
Interesting.
divergence was when was it? There was at one point y'all were literally like 5 seconds apart, and then you did something, and he got ahead.
That sounds a lot
Something
like our league division, to be honest. So many races were that close.
Also,
Yeah.
GG to Morsolion, one of our other streamers. GG to 59.56, 28th place, which shows you just how thick and fast the finishes have been coming in right now.
GG's. Yeah.
So,
like, everything went well, and then at the end, it's just like looking for the rang for me. You know, I think it makes sense to go child and clean it up with the Deku, the Kakiri sword on Rova.
Right.
But it's
yep.
just
There
it
was
was
one
a nice-
question I
very
did
nice.
have.
Yep.
Sorry, do continue.
No. It's just I guess like the double dip well was like the Baron well actually was a little annoying, but
Oh, for sure.
that's it.
Yep. Tanjo, so that shortcut in fire. You fell off the maze once. And you still didn't open the shortcut, even after falling off the maze once.
Well, that like I know why I fell off, so it wasn't that bad. I just tried to do a little gainer thing, but messed it up.
Right.
Yeah.
The main reason I was surprised you didn't open it is because the light arrows could have been in there.
Yeah. I mean that was pretty early into the seed, so I was just find the boss key. I already knew where the boss key was, so let's just leave.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to come back for lights, it's fair, but I don't know. It's it's you drop down, you get the small key, and you gotta climb back up. Well, I guess you get the boss key first, and then you open the shortcut.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah, I guess that would have been the safe thing, but it wasn't really on my mind.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, worrying about the whole seed, not just that one little part.
Yeah.
So, yeah, did you guys have any other thoughts or any questions for us? Looks like we're not getting Mosso joining us for the interview.
Did we ever see where Bigger One was?
Remote grotto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in Remote Grotto, along with one of the hints. I can't remember which hint it was though, off the top of my head.
Yeah, I found all my hints. That's nice, I guess.
I stopped as soon as I got I think the only things I was missing was Path to Shadow and Sometimes Hint, but I got Magic before I found the Path to Shadow, so I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
The paths were
Kakariko to Phantom Ganon, Lake Hylia to Twin Rover, Lost Woods to Volvagia, right next to where you pick up the hammer.
Yeah, that was
that was cool.
And
Dodongo
Ranch
to Morpha.
Dodongo.
Yeah.
Did we ever see the other Volvagia path? Because I know some people have definitely before decided to just skip the bridge scrub because they just don't want to do it. So if you just decide to skip it and don't want to get the hint, that could be kind of rough.
I don't remember seeing it.
Admittedly, no one looked at the second Deku Tree hint.
Right.
Oh yeah, because
Like,
the first one was OT, right? The first
well,
one
the
was
other
OT
OT
Epona.
one we had seen. Oh, that's where it was. The other OT hint was with the big Goron sword in Remote Grotto.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's everything for the seed,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, apart from mentioning the second magic in Griddo Training Grounds.
Mm.
Stuff was
Oh,
fun.
really? Who went to
Yeah,
GTP?
more so got that one
Uh,
because he kept skipping adult fishing.
Oh,
More
right.
so also did horseback archery.
Yeah.
Was that after having everything, like all the other stuff? Was it just
Well-
while looking for magic, or?
I think it was looking for magic. Yes, it was looking for magic because that was shortly before they got the magic in GTG.
Right.
Yeah, he was just looking for magic.
Fair.
Dang.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, as soon as you get OOT Epona in this seed, I think you just avoid GGG like the plague until
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're done with
Yeah.
everything else.
But they didn't
That
have
makes
magic,
sense.
so that's why they headed there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, of course, Death actually is pretty far behind at the moment. It's crawling up Ganon's castle to go fight Ganon now after getting the light arrows hit because when he left Spirit, he was out of explosives without a bomb bag.
Oof.
So walked past the Colossus Ferry and then did reverse Wasteland to get the bomb bag on Wasteland and then left.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
So he
didn't have
just had
any
to-
explosives when he went to get the bomb bag either.
right.
Oh. You got a
Mido's house had
wasteland
the 20
bomb
pack.
Yeah,
Oh,
Miles has had
oh.
20 seconds to use
bag?
it.
Did it? No, because
River had a 20 pack.
River had the 20 pack.
Oh,
Yeah.
River had the
So-
20, that's right.
Midas might have had like a 10 or something.
Yeah, probably 10 then.
Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad, got those mixed up. They happen
Yeah,
at very
that's
similar
cool.
times.
Yeah, I remember because I always do like Lake into CAC as my adult start. So I was pretty happy to find those shoes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
Hmm. I guess the mentioning about the ammo does remind me about my my bow. Like, I realized in Shadow after I'd left the pot room, I was like, I could have just picked up those arrows. I'm on like 1 arrow at this point when finishing the room. I'm like, well, if I miss my arrow at the bridge, I gotta hope there's arrows on this side, or just be fancy and do the chew strat. I was like,
Right.
it's fine. I'll just aim the one shot, get it on, and just be like, perfect, easy. So
There was, I can't remember who it was, walked past both bows once before getting the bow.
That was Death King as well.
Oh,
Oof.
it was? Okay.
Oh, rip.
You're right, because he came out of Dodongo's Cavern and didn't check Death Mountain Trail
oof.
before going
or
back into
Kakariko
Cat.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's
sometimes
tricky.
it happens.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's fighting Ganondorf now.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for the restream. I'm gonna go because I need to take some painkillers because I popped off a little bit and now my head hurts.
Oh,
You know what?
no.
That's
Oh, no.
fair. You have a good day.
If
And
Right.
thank
need
you
to
for
head
running.
off, do feel free.
GG's, Tanjo.
GG's.
Bye.
Do you have any more comments or questions about the seed, Tanjo?
Hmm.
No is the
Uh-oh.
legitimate answer.
I was farming for the Goron tunic, and then I
Yeah.
got my Goron tunic, and then I saw on top of the volcano was a tunic. I thought that was
It
pretty
was
funny.
a Deku shield.
It was a Deku shield.
Oh, okay. It looked like a tunic, so I thought I messed up a little bit.
Nope.
I-
No,
to
it
hear
was
I
a
didn't?
Deku shield.
Okay. Saved.
Absolutely. Saved by grinding.
Yeah. There was a big chest on Dark Link. I didn't open it. I don't
Yeah. Nobody
Deku
did.
went straight past. Death King got it. It was Nehru's love.
know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I never
everybody
open
else
big
walked
chests
straight
when I'm
past
in
it
go
because
mode.
everybody else had everything.
Yeah, yeah. I only open big chests in go mode if I have no BGS. That's the one thing
Yeah.
that I might try to look for.
Yep, makes complete sense. Yeah, we were trying to encourage people to open it for the memes, so we were happy that Death King did.
It literally turned into a meme.
Yeah, we never saw Floor's Wind though.
No, we didn't. At this point, I'm thinking it's just somewhere in Ganon's castle.
Yeah, or far
Classic.
deeper in GTG.
Yeah. Alright. Death King is now on the pig. I mean, you routed it pretty well, Tanjo, and you got a good time. And
Yeah.
actually, of the people that were on Restream before this race, you've raced the most qualifiers because you've raced them all. So
Yeah.
you were actually in the top 10 for standings at the moment.
Yeah.
We could look at the standings, but if you want to head off, please do feel free.
No, I'm fine. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do most qualifiers. I can't do all of them for sure.
Right.
But I mean, it's good practice, even if they don't count for points anymore after a certain number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only your first
Unfortunately-
8 count.
Right. Yeah. So unfortunately, I've had 3 bad qualifiers. This one I would say is an okay one.
Currently, it looks like you're third on the standings
Yeah. Yeah.
after Duke and Zavi.
Right. So hopefully I can get some more good qualifiers to make up for the
How
not
did
so
you-
good ones.
Right. Just curious, how have you felt about all the Child Lake starts so far this season?
Man, I much prefer starting as adult. So every time I get a child star, especially in Lake, it's just kind of annoying. So I just want all adult starts. That's basically it. Then I can just do my normal start. It's kind of brain off. If with random spawns as child, I have to kind of brain on a little bit at the start, which is unfortunate.
Fair enough.
And GG to Death King.
GG's.
45th
Death
place,
King
3:11:04.
getting sniped by 2 seconds and then sniping someone else by 2 seconds.
Yeah, there's been a lot of snipes these qualifiers.
It seems that at a certain point it just becomes a rush at the end once you know where everything's at.
Mm.
Also, GG's death.
GG's.
GG.
All right.
Always for things I skip.
Of all the
Yeah.
things to skip.
So, do you want to know where the other magic was?
Maybe Hyrule Field?
No, GCG.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so shouldn't feel bad at all about getting the fishing one.
Yeah, could have had it earlier,
Yeah.
but well, with that I could have also had the bombs earlier, but I don't know. I don't know where the other one was. I guess
Top of lab.
somewhere.
It was right next to where you got the magic.
Where are the bomb bags other than top of lab?
Top of
Top
Lab
of-
and Wasteland. We never
Oh,
saw
right,
the
right.
third one.
Okay. That's
For one
unfortunate.
seed, I decide to skip those checks.
Yeah, it always happens like that.
Yeah. See, I was a bit. I'm spoilers for last night's qual, but I was a bit scarred because there was a hook on adult fishing that you had to get a bean for. So I purposely routed it so that I planted that bean and I went to check it.
Oh yeah, we
my
noticed
adult
that.
too. Just kind of lingering thoughts from last night.
Mhm. Hey, it paid
I
off
was
for you.
afraid when I saw the ladder. I was right.
The funny thing is, did you get the lake to Twin Rova hint?
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, and that was Mirror Shield on child fishing.
That's what I guessed.
But that bomb bag in Wasteland could never be your first bomb bag, logically, because it was magic locked.
It's not even the magic locked thing, because you could get the magic with hookshot. It's more
Right.
the part where you need long shot or Eponas to get there.
Yeah,
and
and
you
then
still needed bombs for Shadow.
right, and of
Otherwise,
course,
you wouldn't get the long shot.
right. Also, you logically needed bombs to get through Dodongo's cavern to get to
Yeah.
the long shot and Epona's song.
So, how did you feel when you first saw that Frogs 2 hint? Question for both of you.
I mean, I was okay, and then I saw the Epona's AD hint. I was like, okay, let's buckle down. Let's start clearing everything. But
a
it's fun.
little bit of hope that we don't need to do all dungeons. Well,
it was not that kind.
Not really.
Yeah. And then the like AD locked Eponas made like the bottle, big Poe bottle logically like required, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Yeah, that was really
I picked it up.
Logic.
Yeah, like if after Spirit, I was like, okay, I'm just going to probably do big pose without Eponas and hope that everything's just in Deku or something. And then Rova had the Poe bottle. I was like, okay, that works out. Yeah, pretty funny.
We knew because we found the hint at back of Lake was one of the hints at back of Lake was the big pose was Kokiri sword. So we knew at some point there's logically a big Poe bottle somewhere because it locks Epona's song.
Right.
Guess
and
what
we were
I also
talking
skipped.
about it.
Yeah, whoops.
Unbelievable.
I think it was only one person on Restream who even went and looked at Back of Lake hints, and even then they only went and looked at one of the Back of Lake hints, so you shouldn't be able to feel too bad about that one.
Yeah, I don't remember where the other copy was.
I'm pretty sure Death was the one that looked at one of the Back of Lake hints.
Only one, yes. Not the right one.
Because the one you looked at was a repeat.
Yep. And I thought, yeah, maybe when I come back as adult, I check those other hints. Well, never really came back.
Right.
Until I got magic, and then it doesn't matter anymore.
Right. I thought it was kind of funny. You got magic, you're like, I can go get that bomb bag now, immediately dip. When we know that the other bomb bag is literally sitting 5 feet from you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And I felt really, really bad when you had to walk past Colossus Ferry because you were out of explosives to go and get explosives.
Yeah, and with that, I skipped the light arrows just to get the hint. Yeah, get back there.
Yeah.
Were there any questions that you wanted to ask us, Death King? I think Tanjo's asked most of their questions.
The only thing I wanted to know was the logical bomb bag, but that's already cleared up.
Yep.
We never saw the last one. Ever. So we have no idea where it's at.
Maybe Gen's Castle. I mean, we never checked anything inside.
True. Because between everybody, we pretty much saw every other check besides the rest of GTG. And that's about it. Pretty much full cleared everywhere else.
And of course, outside Gan's Castle, because no one was picking up 40 skulls.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know why. I mean, fast check, clearly.
Okay, so unless there are any other questions or things you want to say about this seed, swearing is included, we may wish to thank...
Turn it over to baseball.
Yep, but firstly we should thank our runners. Thank you, Tanjo, Death King, Dubideka, and Morso. Thank you to my fellow co-commentator, the icon words, Mad
Words are
Monk
hard.
Adam. And thank you to today's trackers, Waylon, Melky, Siberian, and Baseball. And Baseball was also restreaming for the latter half of this.
Right. Also, thank you to my fellow CodeCom, Estancia. Hopefully that was better pronunciation.
As I said, I don't mind people getting it wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you for putting on the restream, and it's always an honor being featured. And GG's Death King and all the other runners.
It was great to watch you.
This was only your this was of course Tanjo's 5th race because he's raced all of them, but I believe this was only your 2nd or 3rd qualifier death.
It should be my 4th.
Oh, let me find it. Oh, I had to refresh the page. Yes, it's your 4th qualifier. My bad. I had to refresh the standings.
Ah. Yeah. Work times. Sometimes in favor, most times not. But anyway, thanks for restream, guys. And
All
GG.
right. I think it is about time for me to wrap this up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all of our volunteers today. Thank you to all of our runners and everyone still running in the qual, of course. Yeah. Coming up on ZSR today at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have the Majora's Mask Randomizer Grand Finals. That is Dodo versus Guppy. Very exciting. Make sure you check that out. That will be on the main Zelda Speedruns channel. Yep, and make sure you check out our schedule for the remaining S6 qualifiers and also for any other games that you might be interested in. Yeah. So in the meantime, we are going to head over to somebody else who is still running the qualifier. Her name is Sonic R. Pika. Obviously, don't spoil anything for her, but go cheer her on. Yeah. You enjoy that.
Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
And my microphone
day.
just died. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to rate us over. Goodbye, everyone.